God, dude, you got a stand-up desk?
Yeah,
Dude, it's like metal? Like what?
hydraulic.
So,
When I sit
oh,
down,
it's so long. Oh, dude, I gotta,
What did I do?
I listened to it. Everyone dogs Aiden. I'm on Team Aiden.
Oh, you're just doing it to balance it out.
No, I also agree with him.
Welcome back to the yard, everybody.
Hi,
where
let's
Hi.
like that.
Yard
so
listeners.
something really confusing.
Like you're so exhausted right now.
Something is really confusing is going to happen for all our Patreon listeners.
Yeah.
Because Ludwig's here,
That's right.
but in the
Hey,
Patreon
Dad's
episode,
home.
in the Patreon episode, he's not going to be here.
Were you kids getting up to no good?
Which is confusing because normally we record this first and then that second, but this time we had to record the premium episode first. Why is that, Ludwig?
Cutie ran into a glass door.
I wish you had ended it with a question intonation at the end, like a clickbait.
No.
But you naturally didn't do that, which means you have a heart.
Which also is just that you don't know it's good clickbait. She ran into a door? That's you.
Am
no.
I not?
No, you
does
just
that-
add questions to
Yeah.
like normal things.
Yeah, that's
You-
easy, man.
like YouTube clickbait.
All right, ready?
for him
Hold
would
on,
be
no,
like-
don't say
Wait,
it.
wait.
All of us have to go, the three of us have to say what we would title this video.
Yeah.
All right, start with Aiden.
Cutie went to the ER for what?
Ludwig reveals his net worth.
Okay.
Wait, you're not allowed to say it.
What's up?
Wait, what?
That's what I would title it.
You can't. You're not allowed to play the game. But why? It's about
No,
her.
no, no! Don't get distracted by his
Ah,
tricks.
ah!
By his
I'm so tilted.
It's
by his
clickbait.
mind
It's
tricks.
clickbait.
See, now
No,
you're
no,
asking
he's a
why.
Jedi.
You clicked.
Ah.
You
You
clicked.
did. You literally IRL clicked.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Wow.
No.
Good.
No, I'm mad. He cheated.
Put her there.
Thanks.
Damn,
Dave.
that's
That was a
nuts.
good one. That was a good
Thanks,
one.
guys.
I want to.
Appreciate
What
it.
is his network?
Stop
I wanna
this!
know.
Appreciate it.
You know what mine would be? Ludwig killed his girlfriend in cold blood. Vice News exclusive.
You kind of fucked mine.
And then it would be like
Putting-
a Vice thumbnail.
Putting the slash and then Vice News
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of it
yeah.
is very
One of
funny.
those.
to
All
me.
right.
Killed gets it demonetized.
I broke my
Fine.
girlfriend's nose, and she has the cast on, and Ludwig like this.
Okay, you're close, but the thumbnail is actually her, and it's cowering, and it's my fist.
Oh well.
It's
I don't know about
the
that.
cartoon of the.
Do you think
Yeah.
this is a? Do you think this is a real life metaphor for the glass ceiling that women run to on Twitch?
Yeah, well, no, I think it's, if anything.
Oh, so you don't think that's real?
I think it hurts women's
Oh.
argument because it's a woman running into a door like dogs do.
Wait, what?
Alright?
I was, so you.
You made it so much worse.
No. He tweeted out. He's like, "Hey, cutie ran into a door. You know, hey, send her cute animals." Like basically saying what happened. And I was trying so hard to think of like a quote retweet, and I was like, "Yeah, she does this every week. She just hit it hard enough this time."
when I got home from work, and Cutie's sitting on the stairs with like a towel on her nose. It kind of looks like she's been crying. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I ran into the door, and it took like everything in me to
Laugh at her face.
to be like a dog." I wanted to understand.
It was terrifying, dude. So I was streaming, playing Super Auto Pets in my deep, thriving addiction,
Right.
and she comes running in, and she's crying, and there's like blood.
Oh my
And
God.
she's like, I think I broke my nose.
You're live?
I'm live, and I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
she's also live.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like,
That's
okay.
content.
I mute my stream. I go over to the bathroom, and I'm like, what's up? She's like, I ran into the door. I think my nose is broken. And I'm like, okay. So I go back to my stream, and I try to be really serious, and I'm like,
no.
Cutie ran into the door. Everything's gonna be
No,
fine.
yeah, you heard me. Yeah, ran into a glass door.
Hey, hey, sub only. No lol W's. Okay.
So I do that. I end mine. I go to hers to end hers because she's like, can you end mine? I do the same thing. People think because like they weren't aware of it, right? Because she
Yeah.
was away for like a
She
few
ran
minutes.
into a door. Now shut up and you'll see her
Yeah.
tomorrow.
They thought like some other shit was happening, you know? They thought like something was going down, like something bigger. And I'm like, no, I know this sounds like a weird excuse, but she fell down the stairs,
She
guys.
fell down the stairs.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
She's gonna be fine. She'll be here tomorrow making money.
Yeah, I was at the
Lud's
be back.
like,
She'll be back at the paper mill.
Lud's like, Beeb, Mr. Beast is calling. Can this wait like 20, like a hot 20?
Dude, I'm a great boyfriend.
Dude,
I snap ended. I was gonna bail on this cast. All right, I was
Yeah, we
in
worked
the
it out.
ER.
you posted your tweet, asked for cute animals, and I think Mitch posted one of the most insane photos I have
It's very
ever
cool.
seen.
It's Tony the Tiger whipping up crack cocaine with a Porsche keychain.
Can you pull it up, Zipper? I sent it to you.
It's
What
very
the hell?
It is so
Shouts out Mitch.
insane.
I have a picture on my phone of Tony the tiger, and he's like up against a wall like this, and he has a huge boner.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that. He's a huge
And,
Yeah.
dog.
I
I
know,
have
I
I have
want-
it in my
that went well.
my phone. Every once in a while, I'll re-see it.
Oh, that's
This is-
so
this is
hard,
the
bro.
big-
Yo.
Yeah, he's pouring in the baking soda.
Wait, do you need baking soda to make crack?
You do, yeah.
I
Okay.
looked at this.
Whoa.
I looked at this and I was like, I think I get furries.
Oh, I
What?
for sure get furry.
And
Wait,
then
hold
that-
on.
I saw this
How?
one picture and I was like, I see this is like the beginning of the pipeline.
I'm a scaly more than a furry.
Can that be my tattoo?
That guy?
I want that to
You
be.
want
Dude.
that crack whipping
Yes,
Tony
I want
the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger whipping up crack cocaine on my body.
We are knocking on 10K door, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah,
close.
we're very close.
I've already started compiling all the ideas.
It's so funny. There's that little chart to it every month. So like we get to the end of the month and it fucking drops off like a little bit and then it
Yeah.
just climbs.
You guys get what
back
it's
up.
like to be a streamer now.
It
a
is
little bit.
sub-bleed,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
kind of
the-
what happens
For
when you're a
anyone who
streamer.
started watching the yard this episode, when our Patreon hits 10,000 patrons, I am getting a tattoo of the Patreon's choice on my body.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bracket run.
There's a
It's gonna be
whole
gauntlet.
thing to decide.
You can check it out.
Dude,
at
we're so
Patreon.
close. Holy
Yeah, we're
shit.
close.
Patreon.com/theyard.
You can be the tipping point.
See,
So, Ludwig,
See,
I have
if
a
this is
question.
me, I just gift myself 400 patrons, call it a day.
That's right.
But you can't do that
Thank
in
you.
Patreon.
That Patreon, get on that gift feature. That'd be fucked up.
That would be fucked up.
Be fucked
I
up.
think you should be able to like small scale give it to a friend,
Yes.
that
Yeah,
makes sense.
gift bomb.
but not like
100.
gift.
Yo, that's
No,
a 100
that's- yeah,
gift bomb.
That doesn't make sense. You know, I asked Twitch to remove gifting, and they're like, nah.
What?
Wait,
Because
really?
they make money off of it. Why would they?
I asked
What,
them
what do
to.
you mean? Why are you asking the platform to take away a feature? that
I
makes you
wanted
money?
them to let me limit the amount of gifted subs that can happen. Like, for example, I think you're capped on how much you can super chat in YouTube Live. There's like a certain dollar amount. Twitch has that, but the cap is like 10K a week.
Yeah, it's like insane.
It's like absurdly high. So I was just like, what if we just bring that cap down to like,
You're talking about
I don't
for
know.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I was
They
like,
were,
what
and
if
they
we
were like,
just-
"How about you bring the cap down, bro? You fucking keep asking
Yeah.
us for dumbass things
Serious,
like this."
bro?
Dead ass.
Trying to
They're
get
like-
my fucking bread up.
They're like, hey, how
John
about you like
Twitch.
collect some signatures outside of Whole Foods? Maybe
Yeah.
get like 100. We'll talk. And I was like,
Recall
bet.
Gavin Newsom and let's bring the cap down on
Yeah.
these gift
All right,
subs.
Ludwig,
What's
question.
up? What's up, baby?
So all the big streamers on Twitch,
Yeah.
they all do a competition for who can sell the most Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh.
Who wins?
Ooh.
This
Okay.
is
He
a good
likes this
idea.
one.
This is twofold because there's one, people who'd put in effort, and then two, people who drive sales.
Mhm.
If it's Twitch, that changes it a bit. Like,
It's Twitch.
what I mean is like XQC is the biggest. He would not try.
Sure.
So it's not like he would lose. Straight up.
Okay. Even though he has
Okay,
the
it's not
He just
potential.
wouldn't plug.
3 seconds. XQC selling Girl Scout cookies impression. Go.
Dude.
There you go. That's perfect.
I could. I was trying so hard to think of
Nailed
like a name.
The Thin Mints? The
Yeah,
Thin Mints?
it's Thin Mint. What's the other one? The coconut one.
Samoas?
Samoas.
Oh wait,
You
they're
gotta
not, called
buy
that, they're
them.
not called that anymore. They're caramel delights now.
This is
Caramel delights. And then my accent falls apart.
Yeah,
But I
all right.
get there.
Because you were there in the
Yeah,
first
you
part
were
too.
you were right
and
there.
it just fell.
so
You got
close.
it.
It was so on
That's
You
point.
and
what
XQC
It was so
the
on point.
same.
It would be a shame to go on and spoil it.
Yeah, my gut's
Gabba
telling
Sequa.
me it's either Soda Poppin', who has a really funny, ironic campaign. I'm up there, or probably, and this is my best guess, like Saikuno.
You think Saikuno would do well? What if the winner of the competition? Okay, how do I phrase this? Every Girl Scout is eradicated.
Like killed?
Yes.
Okay, we kill every Girl Scout.
Right.
Yeah.
Squid Game, but Girl
so,
Scouts.
So,
Okay.
so you
only.
have to sell less. Anti-campaign. I guess it's the same thing.
What
None
did
of
you
this
say?
you
No.
are saying makes sense. You just said let's kill
You
teenage
were just
girls
saying
and young girls.
disconnected
No,
sentences.
not teenage.
Yeah, it's like
Girl
yeah.
Scouts, they're maybe younger?
Yeah,
what
they're
I'm saying.
even younger.
You're saying let's kill
And
a bunch.
no, they wouldn't be killed, but like put them in a rocket.
To be fair, I said kill and you said yes.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I-
like the sun would kill
like they'll
them.
die, but we're not killing
see.
them.
That's right.
okay, 1 million Girl Scouts versus the sun.
Ooh.
Which one wins?
Dude,
Versus
a
every
million Girl
Pokemon.
Scouts are a billion lions.
Dude,
That's a fair fight.
They get eaten so fast.
is
I was
not
gonna
a
say the
fair
Lions.
fight.
That's not a
That's a
fair fight.
huge dub for the Lions.
So
So many of the Lions end that still hungry. That's
I wrote down some notes for this, and you brought up Twitch streamers. One of my notes is all streamers are depressed.
Okay,
And
I agree.
Figured you would like this one.
yeah. He's
I like
immediately
this.
on board.
I'm on
with
board.
that.
I also have something to add that supports your theory.
Please, you start. I'm curious what you're.
So not
Nick's
not a
like,
Twitch
"I'm
streamer,
depressed."
but I met William Osmond when we did that shoot, And one of the first
So your backup, your backup argument is just Willie Mosman's depressed.
no, but he mentioned it like right when I met him about how like the content machine has broken him down as a man.
Yeah.
And then when I also hung out with Ted for the first time, he was like, every YouTuber and Twitch streamer is depressed.
They're never in good moods. I think you're the
I am.
only one
I'm
that's in
vibing.
a good mood.
Pretty much everyone I've met has been basically saying, yeah, everyone's depressed and everyone needs therapy.
You don't think
who's a
Mizkif is
streamer.
in a good mood?
No, he's stressed and depressed, dude.
Stressed
No
about
shot.
what?
The thing is, so here's how it works. Like,
Tell me how it is, Ludwig.
I'll tell you how it is.
Tell me how mental health
fellas.
is.
This is the
Fel-
Ludwig
let me,
minute.
Let me tell you about the brain.
It's the Ludwig minute right now. Boo. Ludwig.
Anyway, the thing about depression,
What was that?
it was our
the
intro
jingle.
for the Ludwig minute.
And you weren't fucking helping.
You
so
never-
I don't want to
No.
hear any.
all
You're
you
right.
do
I
is wear
wasn't
a
helping.
jacket and
Yeah.
have hair.
Yeah,
You
all-
have a green jacket on. You bitch.
Dude, this jacket.
You also have a jacket and
blows
hair.
Now. I thrifted this jacket. It's my favorite jacket. I wear it on stream. I got 10 people saying Squid Game.
Do you think I'm losing my hair? Do you think I'm losing my hair, Ludwig?
This is gonna
Yeah.
show up in the
Yes,
primo
yes.
later
Do you
on.
think I'm losing my hair?
So I
Yes.
convinced him
Yes.
finally
Yeah.
that he's
You think
losing
I'm
his hair.
losing
Yes,
it?
I do. I
You're
think you're
going
balding.
in the me and wheat
You
pack
think I'm
watch
balding?
chat.
Yes.
Based on what evidence?
Is your dad bald?
Yeah.
Do this and look at the camera.
Oh, you're afraid now. Oh,
Now look
no.
back at me. Now look
Welcome
back
to-
at me.
But it's been like that for like years.
Welcome to my life.
I,
No, it has
the
been.
point.
It was
I
better.
am saying you are not balding, but Vegeta is your spirit animal.
I don't know what that means.
Well, look him up.
Look up Vegeta.
Okay, tell us more about streamers being depressed.
And Propecia.
Streamers
Pack watch.
depression. Anyway, don't call this Squid Game if you see me wearing on stream.
Depression.
So
Squid
I was
Game.
talking, like, I've talked to a few streamers. I talked to XQC, Hassan, Mizzy, in my own feelings, even Saikuno,
That sounds
and I
depressed.
realized that every single streamer will readjust how they feel about how they're doing, like, very quickly. So if they're like 10K Andy, like, you know, everyone was at one point, and then they jump to 20K Andy, they'll be like, oh, that's really exciting. It's cool. Novel. And then they will immediately, like, within a week, be like, I am a 20K Andy. Anything below that is bad.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll be like, if I just hit 30K, I'll be happy.
It's called there's a lot of aspects here. One is called the disease of more.
Uh-huh.
You just need more and more and more to fill the void, especially if you drop below some sort of watermark that's arbitrary.
Yeah.
It's like it's really fucked up. Gambling's the same way. I would know.
What's funny is there's always a number, though, that they'll be like, if I hit this, I will be happy. Like, if I can just consistently get 30K viewers, I'll be happy. And all of them, the answer is no. Like, even XQC, the biggest streamer on the platform, I remember during ShitCon, he was like 110K, like GTA RP, just killing it. Then he would like drop down to 60. You know, he's
He's
streaming
bummed
at
about
like
it.
midnight to like 7 a.m. degenerate schedule. And then he was at ShitCon. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking washed, dude. Like, I got no content. And it's like
Makes
he's
me
mostly saying it in like an ironic way, but I think he like part of him like sees the He's not blind. He sees the fucking numbers. So they're all depressed and all thinking about it.
Are you depressed?
I
No,
Yeah.
because you know what?
It-
And
it-
this is what I realized what I did. I hit the subathon, fucking the largest penis on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
And then I pivoted, made the yard, made mogul merch. And now all of my like self happiness is in those projects.
Yeah, you sort of invested not your money, well, it's your money to an extent, but mostly your emotional self into different buckets.
What percentage of your happiness is in the yard?
You diversified.
What
The
percentage?
yard happiness it's like a solid like 12.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Out of
pretty
what?
high.
That's
No,
almost
no, no,
super
no,
Out of
no.
good.
100?
That's
Out of-
super
out of
good.
100?
12%.
What did you think? Out of 1 million.
I just don't.
What?
1 million credits and it's 12 of them.
12%. Yeah, I don't know. I
That's
think
pretty good.
I
pretty good.
think that you struggle to think critically about your own. See, that's what I'm saying. Right there.
Bro, you started
Like,
What are you talking about?
It's-
Dude, you started talking and he instantly was playing drums.
I know.
Like it's like
yeah. So what I'm saying is that right now is it? Ooh, now you're an ape. Oh,
Okay.
little head action. That's,
Wow, that
hey,
was
that
pretty
was
good.
catchy.
Thanks, guys.
that's
You
pretty
really
good.
got it.
Anyway, they're all depressed except for me.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think
Who's
I
the
will
happiest
say
streamer in your opinion?
Besides you.
nobody. It's a fucking
No,
it's a Ouroboros.
It would
You
be like
can't
the
do
it would be like the gamers, like Tyler One, like the people who literally show up to play a video game they love, like Tens. Shroud's probably happy because he just shows up and just plays whatever game he wants, and he
Mhm.
still does well in viewership too. You know, so it's like
about
those are
Sykkuno?
the people. What's up?
Sykkuno seems happy.
Saikuno, I think he's somewhat happy. I think he's still like a bit stressed, anxious, because like I think he just wants to have fun playing games, but like he still thinks about it. You know, he's like secretly smart.
I think I know what can cheer at least you and Saikuno up. or
I'm
help
happy.
him. I know, but you could help him, help your friend.
Is it just top?
Yeah, but not from you.
Big yams.
Yeah. No, listen. Here's what you guys do. I had this banger content idea. This is one of those things. It's like I wish I was an influencer so I could do this.
Right.
Because
I thought you. Sorry, last week you said you were. You said
Yeah,
we're
last
the
week
same.
you said you were.
I am a YouTuber.
sorry.
We are the same.
we are the same on your level, which admittedly,
All right.
admittedly,
Hey, your words.
But
on
my-
me.
That's big of you.
I will say meeting
huge.
my hero is skyrocketing to triple
Yeah, it's
to
about to hit 6 digits.
106 digits.
That's big,
I
man.
couldn't even say it.
106 digits.
That's pretty good, huh?
That's a lot.
When did you start and get your? No, never mind. Salty ice climbers. Okay, listen.
3.6 mil.
It's you and Saikuno going around in military garb, stealing valor.
Wow.
Like
That would be
Yeah.
a video.
like
Yeah,
walking into a store trying to get a military
yeah,
discount.
Yeah, you walk into like a BJ's and you like try to get free
You
wings.
try to get military
Oh
discount.
my god.
and you would kill it, right? Because you're a character
Semper
guy.
Fi, guys.
Yeah.
Can I get a milkshake, 2 large fries,
They just believe him.
a couple
I know.
burgers to go?
And then Sakuno's like, yeah, IED hit the truck.
I was
Saikuno's
mostly,
like,
I was
"You
mostly just a
Do you
tank
have any
driver.
IPAs?
Oh,
Dude.
oh my god, they actually have CFPs. Oh my god, they thought we were from the military. This is crazy.
Ludwig,
Oh, man.
Ludwig and Saikuno go to the VA without an insurance card.
Yeah.
No, I left that shit at home. Yeah, we left it at home.
Well, I guess we're not getting medical treatment, Ludwig. Let's go. Like, hold on, Saikuno.
Me and my PTSD.
Not with the power of the
Oh,
NFL.
Yeah, that's a. You know what? That's a great video idea.
This is-
You've done it again.
What can I
After
say?
that bit, Dan Crenshaw will never come on this podcast.
We did lose Dan, but we did gain Hassan. Guaranteed.
Hey, can I do this sovereign this thing? Can I do this stolen valor thing?
Yeah.
Is
Ludwig.
Is
Is
this
this
your
Hassan?
That's my
Hassan?
Hassan.
This is Hassan.
That's how I see Hassan.
That's crazy.
That's
You know
crazy,
what he,
'cause
what he does
doesn't
to do
sound like
Hassan?
that at all.
He
No,
just
he just-
widened his body and tried to make himself taller
That's
to
right.
Hassan.
Yeah, I'm
He
like
didn't change
trying to
his
scare
voice.
a mountain
He just
lion.
tried to like be. Yeah, it's like a bear came up and you're trying to be like big,
Yeah.
scary man.
You know
No, he screams into the mic.
You know who Aiden put in our guest suggestion channel today?
Oh, who's that?
Is nadeshot.
This is a good idea.
On-
Because he's
Why?
balding too. He's
I want
balding
Nate Shot.
too.
I
Pack
want Nate
watch.
Shot. Stop that.
He
To
is.
talk about your insecurities. Aiden when Nate Shot comes on. So like, do you take Propecia? Like silent pause.
Do you think like just hold on? We're not rolling, right? Can you just see like what do you
Nate.
think?
Hey, Nate, Matt, can I call you Matt?
Oh,
Matt.
you-
Yo,
Hey.
Matt. Hey,
Hey.
do you think I should
We,
maybe take
you,
veneers?
you and me, you worked at McDonald's. I worked at Dairy Queen. You're losing your hair. I'm probably
He's doing-
not.
He's doing that. He's doing that smile he does where he's kind of like he's kind of like
Nate Shot
he's like
would
pained.
probably do it, but I don't think it would be good.
Why?
You do, wow.
No,
Yeah.
you're-
Say why. Say why, Ludwig.
Because I don't think we vibe with Nate Shot at all.
You don't think we vibe with Nate?
No, I don't think we vibe with fucking Nate.
I,
we
I
vibe.
vibe with Nade.
We
We
don't
vibe-
need to
I
vibe.
vibe with
A lot of
Nade.
Call of
The
Duty
only
experience
person
in
in this room who vibes with Nate is me.
Oh, you vibe
Oh,
with
you,
Nade.
Honestly,
you vibe with Nate?
I've been vibing
Oh.
with
If
Nade.
me and Matt had a show, it'd be pretty fire.
Hold on, I'll call him. I'll
Okay,
ask.
dude. He'll probably pick up.
imagine
Oh, he
he
actually-
just has his number.
If he
probably
had his
busy.
number, I'd
He's
actually.
probably
so-
busy.
Speaking of, real quick,
Okay.
you doing the challenge?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Fuck no. You wanna know
15K,
why?
30 codes?
You want to know why?
Yeah, why?
I got 2 separate DMs from different people who said, "Hi, I am a insert like medical license professional here," and they explained to me in great detail why I should not do this.
Yes.
What,
Yes.
what were some of the reasons?
I don't
I mean,
Give
it's
me some
not
understand
bullet
why
points.
that
supposed
was
to be
not
fun.
clear when we talked about this last time.
If I don't perfectly balance it with other things like fucking diuretics and water and fucking like tablets of like sodium bicarbonate and shit, I'll like fucking die
yeah,
potentially.
it's not supposed to be fun.
I'll be hospitalized.
I mean, how are people out here fucking busting down heroin? You can't throw 30 cokes back?
That's a bad example.
I'm
No,
not
he's right.
kidding.
You know
I
what I
would
mean?
rather
You're right.
do one hit of heroin than do that challenge.
What?
well,
Okay,
heroin
that's
would also
dumb.
be like
That's
Of
crazy.
course.
That's
fun.
crazy to say.
That was
no,
crazy.
No, no, no.
Let's
That-
talk
people-
about Aiden now.
People
People
survive
do
doing heroin
for
every
a
day.
reason. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, but the
You know what
problem with
they-
heroin is the addiction and the long-lasting mental effects.
Yeah, but no,
Aiden's like, I
you-
wouldn't get
You
addicted.
don't do it.
Just do it
once.
once.
Look, you do it once.
Oh, you do.
do it
oh,
once.
okay.
No, it's true.
Dude, just
Well,
do
don't-
it once.
To the viewers
forehead.
to the viewers at home, do not do it once. Do not do it once.
I'm
I'm not saying I would do it once. I'm saying I would do it once in this very
No,
niche
just,
scenario.
Like Aiden and Slime said, just
Just
do
do
it
it
once.
once. Yeah.
No.
Just
Yeah.
don't do more heroin.
In this context, like it's not insane to jump on Aiden for saying that, because people do heroin for fun, but they don't drink 30 Cokes for fun, and that's the difference.
I would suck down 30 Cokes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
Do
you're
it.
right.
I
What the
wouldn't do it.
fuck?
You're right.
Got him.
I buckled quick
You
on
guys
that
talk
one.
about 30 Cokes so casually. Like it's like, yeah, it would fucking
Well,
kill you.
I think
if you didn't drink soda all the time, you would
I
just
don't.
die.
I think that's there are some real medical ailments that could come from it, but I totally believe there are like obese humans who live probably close to us who suck down close to 30
No,
Cokes
but that's
a day.
like that's like saying, yeah, you can do a little bit more of fentanyl every day, and
Build
be
up your
good.
tolerance.
I'm on board
You
with
know?
that too.
But if you do a lot
I
of
think it's the
fentanyl
jump
right
from
away,
0 to
yeah,
30.
exactly.
So
It's
let's just build up then. Let's just
So
do 5
if he
Okay,
drinks,
so I will
if
drink-
he drinks 1 Coke every day, like this week, and then 2 Cokes
Yeah.
every day next week, yes, we
We
could
gotta
probably get to
wing
Yeah,
30.
it's,
and
I
it'll
mean,
be fine.
look, he's built like a stalker from Half-Life 2. Like
We're
you can't
in
do
LA.
that.
You
play the
should
game.
know how to
He'll-
wean
he'll
on
just
Coke
shrivel up
if you
like
live
a
in LA.
slug.
Really quick on the note of streamers all being depressed. Imagine it's the It's Always Sunny scene that we talk about in the Primo, where they're at the therapist, but it's Dr. K and it's us. This could be a pretty good video.
And he's like, did Sykkuno see this pen? I bet he got quite the thrill out of it.
He's like, Aiden, so the rest of the guys seem to think that you're a sociopath. You want to explain that a little bit to me?
I actually
I'm not a
wanna-
sociopath!
I want to actually talk about the other members of the yard. And Dr. K, I've drawn you
Sorry,
with a
sorry,
massive
your
pair of
balding head
tits.
is distracting me. Your balding head is distracting me.
Hard cut. It's slime now. He's in this couch. He's like this. And Dr. K is like,
Am I Charlie?
What are you doing? You're Charlie.
I must be
You're
Charlie.
Well,
Charlie Day, licking his
you're
lips.
kind of Dennis, but you're also Charlie. It's hard to say.
What character in It's Always Sunny has sauce all over their mouth?
Definitely Charlie.
Charlie,
Oh,
most
so
likely.
you're Charlie then,
no,
right
wait,
now.
Frank.
I have sauce.
Frank is definitely the most likely to have sauce all over his mouth.
So you're
coffee?
Frank.
Am I good?
No, it's like red
I didn't
sauce.
see any sauce. I don't see sauce.
Yeah,
You're
the
making the
sauce.
sauce up, bro.
I'm not. I would never
What?
do that.
I don't see any sauce.
Now I'm self-conscious for life.
The sauce is gone. You
Hold
took it off, but it was there for a while. I was gonna bring it
Sauce
up.
break, sauce break,
You were
sauce break,
barking too loud
sauce break.
at me.
So something reminded me of this earlier. You were talking about the Tony the Tiger image of with his
his
dick
boner.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm coming back to that now.
I love
Yeah.
It reminded me of something that happened while I was in Iowa. I was hanging out.
What?
I know.
What?
This will be connected. Because I know the picture you're talking about, and I know like the
Someone took out a billboard.
the angle it is taken at reminded me of this story that Sam's girlfriend was telling me when we went out to a bar, and she was showing me. She was like, a couple years ago, my friend was DMing Calvin Harris on Instagram. He hit her up or like responded to her DM,
Calvin Harris
and-
sent her that picture.
and
You make me
they,
like this.
they go back and forth, and this is while Calvin Harris is dating Taylor Swift. They were together at the time.
Oh.
And Calvin Harris sends a picture of his dick at almost that same angle. Massive cock, by the way. Calvin Harris,
Face in it.
face in it,
That's a
hung.
rookie mistake.
Yeah,
What?
it is. It is. And she sees this image. I don't think she really wanted him to send this type of photo and was not actually like interested in
Her
him.
previous message was not send me cock from
No,
this angle.
it wasn't
and then Tony
that.
the Tiger.
And then
Can you do
she,
this?
She naturally, immediately showed it to her friends.
Taylor Swift.
They posted this on Twitter the next day and added Taylor Swift and be like, your boyfriend is sending me pictures of his dick. 3 days later, Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris broke up.
Dude, what?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So she's the reason they broke up?
This was Sam's
Yeah, it would-
girlfriend's friend.
Yes.
She
Wow.
saved
This
Taylor
seems to
Swift.
line up, and she showed me the picture of Calvin Harris.
Wait,
do you
have
I
it?
have seen. No, I didn't ask to save it.
Can we,
I
it's probably
saw
online,
Calvin
right?
Harris and his dick in that photo.
Is it online?
Could
I
you-
think.
Wait,
I,
Zipper,
yeah,
Zipper,
most
can you,
definitely.
sorry, can you show Calvin Harris's penis?
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Holy shit, that is
That
a
has to be some sort of
monster.
angle.
Yeah, look at that angle.
That is
angle.
a monster.
Sorry, Archie. By the way,
Oh my god.
Archie, you're gonna have to blur
That
that out.
is
literally
so
Wait, his
big.
face wasn't in it though.
Half of
It
his
is,
face
it
is.
is? Oh.
It's noticeable enough.
That is so big.
Poor Archie.
That looks like the Empire State Building.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Massive.
It
Tony
looks-
the Tiger reminded me of this.
It
It's like
shouldn't. It should have because it
and then-
looked like Calvin Harris would climb that penis.
Yeah.
In the background.
And then
And, like, it'd be
Taylor
taken
and then
down by the
Taylor broke
army.
up with him.
dude, that's hype.
Yeah.
It
You
looks
know
like a 777.
You know
Jesus
who else is about to
Christ.
break up? Have you seen the Bezos news?
Yes.
Oh
You
yeah,
saw that shit?
Yeah, it was pretty
that
funny.
is a really funny video.
Yeah, that's
It's like that Gal Gadot clip. It's like a gif of her next to some dude.
Oh, I know what you're
forget.
talking about.
And she's like IRL, just like
Yeah.
biting her lip at him. They're like doing some sort of interview, and then she
Yeah.
catches herself. It's very like,
Yeah.
oh my god, she can't help it.
Imagine making Gal Gadot feel like that.
That's what I'm saying.
How hot you have to be. You have to be hotter than Ludwig.
you have to have Calvin Harris penis.
Yeah,
I don't
which,
think it's penis in that
I
scenario
think women
they were
only
clothed.
like penis size.
It's the Lord. Yeah, every
I
woman is a size
believe
queen.
that.
Yeah, Ludwig's a fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's penis size.
This-
Makeup tutorial.
This just in.
It's Forever 21.
Charge their
They
phone.
like lingerie.
phone,
they
hot
like
chick.
iPhone, iced coffee.
I love hearing the 60-second King's opinion on these things.
Oh, Minute Matthew?
also reminds me.
Memento.
So last week when we were talking about
Don't believe his lies.
last week when we were talking about like just like oh yeah Yelp pussy yard podcast
Yeah,
Reddit
yeah.
pussy.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged me and he's like, look, I've never gotten yik yak pussy, but I need you to believe me. And he begins to tell me the story of how he found Clash of Clans pussy.
Wow.
And it was a very elaborate exchange. And I was like, I hope you're telling the truth to me right now. And at the end of it, I was like, you sound like a good clan leader. and he messaged me back today. He was like, I'd do anything for that clan.
Wait, that makes it sound like he
Yeah.
serviced the whole
Yeah,
clan.
Yeah.
Like
That's the end of your bonus.
they fucking
All right,
they
boys,
threw
we
me
had
around.
a good year. I got top for all of you. Let's meet at the IHOP. Oh, by the way, quick update for anyone curious on the Aiden Switch saga. Mango still has his Switch
Yeah.
and recently needed Aiden's password to buy Mario Party.
Didn't
Again,
PayPal me for this one.
I
so.
owe you the money. For some reason, I am the one who has to pay for his video games.
I mean,
Yeah.
someone's got to pay for him.
Yet Mango should, realistically.
Yeah, it's hard to get him to do
That's
things.
the
Mango
one-
has so much money.
He has a lot of money. Not as much as I would have thought.
Mango also strikes me as someone who like doesn't have a debit card. Like he
He-
lost it like a week in, and he's like, I don't know.
You know what I didn't
He
know?
like, he like uses like Lauren's because like every time
yeah, exactly.
he runs out of
my
like money in his
God.
PayPal, he's like, I guess like Lauren's debit card. I'll get the subs next week, and I'm like, what do you like? Why are you like this? You shouldn't be like this.
Yeah. He's
you
like
know what was
you.
crazy?
He has a
is-
better credit
Do you
score than me.
remember when Mango posted that he had bought that Kia Soul,
Yes.
and he would tweet about his Kia Soul that all the time?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember this.
So he
Yeah.
would, right?
That's great.
2.5 years later, I found out Mango doesn't know how to drive.
No,
Yeah, he doesn't
What?
drive around.
he does
Mango
not have a
doesn't
license.
know how to
Yeah,
drive.
he's like Pete Campbell.
He
But, like,
bought the Kia Soul.
and he's
and
lived
like
in
his
Kia
Southern
Soul,
California his entire life.
It's his
except
car.
for
Lauren
the
drives it
Ohio
exclusively.
spin, but
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's all right. Hey, that's baller shit.
it is.
It is
not
baller-
baller
well,
shit. It's a Kia Soul, bro.
It's baller. It's baller shit when you know how to drive, but then you choose not to.
No, he
'cause
makes
you don't
Lauren
need
wear
to.
like a cap. like,
like a little chauffeur.
Like a limo
he puts
cap.
he puts a hot cup of coffee on the
Yeah.
little.
is there a
If
pat
it-
on the shoulder? All right.
This is a test. If
We're
it
good.
spills,
there was
Drive
a
me
good
nice and
there was
slow,
a
Lauren.
good crush tweet about this a long time ago, and it was about how he's the only player in the top 20 that knows how to fucking drive.
That's really
And
funny.
and then I went down the list, and I was like, oh my god,
yeah, I can't imagine SFAT having a license.
yeah, all these people just didn't have cars.
Yeah.
Zach, I'm sorry if you do have a driver's license.
I'm sure he does.
He bikes-
Smashers
Trader Joe's
are
if you-
He bikes
shockingly
everywhere. He
not
bikes
well-adjusted.
everywhere.
They're
He
like
bikes everywhere?
surprisingly
He
not
does. He
adjusted.
bikes all the time. Him
Wow.
and Bobby bike everywhere.
Well, hanging out with Smashers so much prepared me to hang out with streamers who are also not well adjusted.
Yeah, they're just rich now.
Yeah.
They can pay for
Oh
things.
God! Imagine if Smashers were rich.
Well,
Dude.
some of them get there, right? We
Couple.
don't have to
They
really
don't say
imagine.
Smashers.
Well, what I'm saying, like H-Box, right?
Yeah.
That's different. I mean, like the people at the local.
mean like Geo?
Like your friend. Yeah. Imagine they all
Oh,
got
yeah.
rich. Oh
Yeah.
man, it would be so
Me and
degenerate.
Oh,
Gio
it'd be
would be
so
hitting the
degenerate.
casino for fucking stacks.
It'd be more degenerate somehow than it is now.
Because like Geo, if he was a streamer, he'd like his equivalent would be like Atrioc.
No, not even no.
None of these people
What?
would
I
think
get
so, right?
rich
By the way,
and
for-
then curb their degenerate activities. I think that's
context,
the thing.
Like Gio is AKA Null. He's a SoCal Fox player. He's very good. I think
Second best Foursquare player in America.
He's
That's
P-
crazy
He's
because
PR'd,
that's definitely at least me.
but he's also just like you
Third.
know he's your run of the mill degenerate Smash player. He's a great guy. And we're trying to imagine him with like $100K in the bank,
Mm-hmm.
and
Floating around.
it's just a beautiful thought.
He would donate it all to some Democratic Party.
Yeah, the
This-
nobleman.
This is the same dude who I play Rocket League with, and he has the pizza topper on top of his car. And one time I asked him, like, why do you have a pizza topper on your car? And he's like, I got a rep because he works at a pizza place.
Oh, really? That's so sick.
Dude, he was there at one of me and Mango's most tense moments. We had gone to like quite a few basketball games together, like pre-COVID. It was me, Gio, Mango for almost every one. Mango would basically like, Gio would be in his chat and be like, Gio, you want to go to the game? Gio would be like, I'm broke. And he'd be like, I'll pay for you.
Wow.
That happens all the time.
Dude,
That's why Mango likes hanging out with me too, by the way.
You pay.
It's because I can buy my own ticket if he hangs out with
You're
other
paying.
people.
You're paying for Geo percent. You're trying to get him back to what he owes.
Yeah. So anyway, we're
Like
hanging
an
out.
asset to trade.
We go to like a Lakers game. The
Geo
game's all good. After the Lakers game, we'd go to a bar across the street. And in the bar, like we're drinking more and we have this discussion because Gio's pretty political. So like it kind of sparks like,
What?
you don't know this?
what?
No.
What?
Gio's very political.
I've never
No.
had a fucking political conversation
I didn't
with
know
ever.
this.
No, Gio's like very, very politically active. He like stays quite abreast to the news.
Are you
This is a
fucking with
build-up.
us?
This is a bit.
I can't
No,
tell. if
this is
is
not
bit.
a bit. Null. Gio.
This is a
Wears
bit.
his hat backwards.
And
Okay,
he's
continue.
This is
He's
him.
very politically active.
Is he
And
is he
so-
red pilled?
He's a bleeding Democrat.
Okay.
Loves blue. Loves
Okay.
Bernie. This is not a bait. This is just a fact about him that you don't know because you're a bad friend.
Ooh.
Go on.
So
Go
anyway,
on.
he brings up like this political discussion, and we're just talking about it because it's like also like peak election cycle too. It's like 2019, and then the topic of like the American dream comes up, and like I was basically saying like the American dream doesn't like really exist that much. Like I'm more the American dream. Like I'm like my parents are immigrants, but I was born middle class. And I'm basically having this conversation, and then Mango, not a political guy at all,
Yeah.
but
But heard America.
loves America.
Yeah.
Does love America.
Heard America, heard American dream is like, no, I'm the American dream.
To be fair, Mango is kind of the
And
American
I'm right.
dream.
And I'm
He's
like,
kinda
I'm
right.
like, he's right, but I was like, but my parents are also immigrants, and I was like more successful than him, and so I was like, and I'm more successful, so it's like you could say I am. He's like, no, you're white, and I'm like, that's what it is these days, man. And like we kind of had this like argument, for a while back and forth. He gets pissed off. We're at the bar. I ordered like little chicken nuggies.
Is he mango pissed or real pissed?
Dude, so I thought he was mango pissed. He grabs the chicken nuggies, throws them on the floor at my feet. He's like starting to try to fight me, gets kicked out of the bar, gets furious. He's like, these fuckers kicking me out. We go outside. I'm like the guy calling the Uber too. And he's like, in the street, we're waiting for the Uber. He's like fighting me in the street. Get in the Uber. It's like a pause break. We get back to his place. And that I knew was serious because we had the most intense fight I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
You yard?
We yarded it. We
Okay.
yarded it
Oh,
the most
shit.
aggressive yard because normally what happens in the yard is like I'll get someone in a chokehold, I'll put him down, call it a day, they tap. Mango does not tap.
Mango does
I've
not
heard.
tap,
I've
yeah.
heard he does not tap.
He just burns all the gas he's got.
When I tell you I had him in a chokehold and I was choking as hard as I could. I genuinely was going for the kill.
Holy shit.
I could not have been going stronger. My muscles were literally breaking.
Dude, that'd be
and he wouldn't tap.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Ludwig almost ended melee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what if Ludwig came home that day? He's like, "Fucking killed Mango, bro."
It's the TED sketch.
it's
yeah,
like-
but it's fucking real shit.
And, like,
real.
I gotta like do something. I gotta call the cops. Like, it's over. Everything's over.
And that's like the Mango. Like he has that huge peak of like, anger, rush, adrenaline, does the fight. Next day, since we text, he's like, my neck is so sore, lamau.
Dude,
Dude, holy
that's
shit.
so he. You know what? He is the American dream.
He is the American dream.
Based on all that,
He is the American dream. I was just trying to make the point that the American dream is somewhat dead.
well,
you
the
know,
American
this
dream is
whole-
also always just like a false idea, right?
Sure.
It was based on these like 3 material possessions.
Yeah.
And ignored everything else and made it a problem.
Yeah, it was redstone, diamond, and
And Kush.
and
You
Kush.
talking about Canada right now?
Huh?
Canadian dream?
yeah,
the Canadian
I'm talking about
dream.
Canadian dream. Yeah.
Canadian Dream is just RTX on. By the way,
Banff is really beautiful when you got the RTX toggled.
shouts out, by the way, to the Discord. They were riffing really hard on that Saikuno Stolen Valor bit, and it was the first time I think the Discord ran
Oh, is that where it's from?
a successful bit. I started it, but they all joined in, and I'm really proud of them.
Oh, in your
yeah.
notepad, no less.
Yeah, these are personal
Selfish.
topics I bring up surprisingly. One, Nick was in my chat for this, and I was kind of embarrassed you were in my chat. Because, like, you know, sometimes on stream, I like to talk about, you know, maybe sensitive subjects, have some nuanced takes. But I also understand that around you guys, I will take all my liberties as influencer man to be a worse human. So I was talking, and this is all pre-text, because I was talking about Train communicating with artists.
Yeah.
Because he, like, sent out a tweet,
yeah,
and it was like,
saw
I
this.
want, like, cool dope shit that looks pog, basically.
Yeah.
And then Nick was in my chat, like, Lamau. And I was like, you know,
I said, this is all of you.
yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like trying to say like that, you know, streamers are like the worst communicators. And I was like doing all these takes, like also trying to be like, you know, I'm not that great either, but Nick was in there. So I was like, you know,
You're also writing a tweet to him. I went and looked at this clip because he brought this up in the primo. You are literally writing a tweet saying words that are not written down as you're dictating it to
You were
yourself.
saying what you were typing while typing, but you weren't typing what you were saying.
Yeah, you left out
Like,
like
for example, you were like, and you will, but you just wrote and will. You
Yeah.
just never wrote you, even though you said it.
and I was like, damn, I get it. Like he
Yeah.
really is. There's a piece gone, and I have to.
no, there's no piece gone. That's just a show. I was
That's
show
proof.
tweeting. It's
That's
show
proof.
tweeting.
You just didn't know because you do that. There's a
But you
consistency.
didn't make a sentence.
it's because there's no plan to actually send the tweet. It was just to like meme
But
that
you've
I was
done this offline when drafting tweets.
really. I was
also.
just trying to do like this and then say what I wanted to say. Like
We have
pantomime
evidence.
it.
I can believe that if this was an isolated incident.
98%
It was just funny to see you
of
type
my
something
tweets are
up.
normal tweets.
It was just funny to see.
98% of
Yeah,
them. You
but
guys are looking at a
What
few
was the one?
examples.
No, we're
What
also
was the
talking
poker-
about your,
the poker
your
one?
communication.
You guys are talking about a
poker
few
tweet?
bad eggs.
No, we're talking
Not
about
all cops are bad.
Oh, well.
S-cab.
Oh, yeah. Oh, S-cab.
We're talking.
Bro, Brett's dad buys us beer, and he's a cop, so.
Super chill.
like
He
ACAB,
lets us
but like,
do drive-alongs.
dude, he like let me smoke.
I get it. I'm with the whole thing, but it's just
I'm on
like
board with
like,
it. It's
like
just-
Fryler's dad. Like one time he busted us for weed, but like let us keep it. So
Bryler's dad, Brylan. Officer Brylan.
Brylan White.
Oh, Brylan White is indicted on something.
Brylan White's on paid leave for sure.
You boys call me Mr. White.
And on paid leave, he's really cool.
Dude,
Now I'll be back in the force in a couple months.
just some fucking thing.
Just
you know
gotta
how
smooth
is,
it over
bro.
with the higher ups.
Fuck, dude. Dude, god damn it! I took a snapshot mentally, and then I lost it.
I was
I got
trying
you.
to tear you
But
away.
it had
We're
some,
good.
It had
Back to this
something
though.
to
What's going on over
do
here?
With, I have this idea.
No.
You want another fire idea?
I really don't, but I'll hear it.
It's $1 million idea time.
Zipper, confetti, now. Dude,
Did we get that installed?
We gotta fire that guy.
and it's
fucking-
not a wig.
he always fucks it up. Okay, here's my idea. Get this.
Fuck you,
You guys
Zipper.
heard of Squid Game?
I've heard
right?
of Squid Game.
Yeah.
Squid Game.
So you've heard of Squint Game?
Okay,
Squid
let's
Game.
say we do this.
Okay,
But we get a bunch of people and do it IRL.
Mr. Oh, you're making a meme. This is a joke.
No, this is good.
This is good,
Not
right?
good. This is
Because it's like the most popular show.
Uh-huh.
We do
Yeah.
a content thing where we get 400 or whatever people, and
Mhm.
they do it. You already
Yep.
got the outfit on.
Yep.
Okay, this is a good
This
idea.
is good.
I feel like this is a good content thing. Are you down?
I think
Do you
you're
think that'd be a good idea?
a
Why don't you think
dumbass.
it's a good idea?
What?
Did you see?
You know, Mr. Bean is spending about $3 million.
So
to
did
make
you
this
guys
video.
see that Twitter thread? It's so funny. He posted a photo of them building the set for red light, green light, and he's like, "Man, this shit's costing a bit more than I thought it would, but I can't back out now." And then one of the replies is like, "Dude, you need a VFX team. This is how they shot the actual show." And it's literally a way shittier version of the same set. And that's how they
Really?
shot the actual
And
episode.
Mr. Beast is building a practical.
Yeah,
set.
and he's building a practical
Oh my
set.
It's like he
God.
wanted to do a Star Wars
Yeah.
thing, and he built the Death Star.
The
and then he's
reply's
like,
in
"Wait,
here.
the Death Star's
so
not
funny.
Wait,
real."
what the fuck is a computer? Oh wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
It's actually insane the scale that he does this in.
that's pog.
It's really,
I
really
wasn't
impressive.
necessarily talking about Mr. Bean, but like literally everyone got on
Yeah.
like the Squid Game, and none of it is interesting to me at all. His might be the only one because of the level
It's
and
so
the
well
scale.
executed.
He will do
But-
it on a big scale.
but there's just,
everyone
like-
has done IRL Squid Game. Yeah.
Oh god.
Although I will say, Crab Game. Did you see that? It's made by a YouTuber who's like a game developer YouTuber. He made
Seems like
Muck.
the new hotness.
He made Crab Game, and like I was like, man, Squid Game's already dying. Like it's already hit its peak. Arcane, the League of Legends show, is the first show to replace it as #1 on Netflix.
Mhm.
But Crab Game, I think, will just persist because it's just fun.
It's a fun game.
I haven't
It's
played
just
it
a
yet.
good game.
How do you play it? What happens?
It's basically like a Fall Guys type thing,
Okay.
like any battle royale, but it has proximity chat,
Oh, that's hype.
and so that's why it's good. Like if it didn't have proximity chat, and if it wasn't fun to play,
I'm
obviously.
gonna
Do you
play
think
it.
when they
I'm gonna
pitched-
play it
I
tonight.
think when they pitched Squid Game, they're just like, okay, it's like Fall Guys, but everyone's Korean.
So we got to look at what's going on. What's hot? So Fortnite hot. Fall Guys hot.
South Korea exploding. Right now.
There was a
Crazy.
reality where Squid Game is just Among Us. It's like Koreans in a spaceship.
It's also called Squid Game. But it's
We
just-
used to play a Squid Game in
a,
space.
a space horror genre where they don't know who's the bad guy in the crew, and they die. Different members die on the ship.
Some
That's
asshole-
never been done.
Some asshole didn't do his job and went to a meeting, and he's like, "All right, what's your big idea you got for us? You had all week, Johnson." He's like, "It's Fortnite and Parasite." And they were like,
the two things I did all break.
Wow.
They like both so much. Why would this not make sense?
Let's get the director and Ninja in a room.
Poor director who wrote this in like 2009 is listening to The Yard right
That's
now.
what I heard. Yeah,
Just raging.
the person like shopped it around for like years and years and
Yeah.
finally got produced, which is really cool.
They
you
wrote
know?
it for Adam
Glad he
Sandler,
made it.
Don't
but he
give
said
up.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
too busy. Dude,
This-
Grown Ups
Squid-
3 is a
this-
battle royale.
Squid Game was
This is
originally
the story of Uncut Gems.
Squid Game was originally written by the Safdie brothers, but it just got pawned off to a Korean studio.
it was like stupid Adam Sandler voice, like he was the top of the class in his business school.
Adam Sandler much better than some of your others.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler would honestly be a better VIP too than who they casted.
Where's Rob Schneider in this
dude,
equation?
so
He has
bad.
to be in there, right?
Yeah, he's one
Rob?
of the Americans. Like you can do it.
Do you think Rob Schneider is the American businessman who's predatory and asks to be blown? Is that Rob
he's
Schneider?
one of the VIPs
Yeah, he's
who
wearing.
were already terrible actors.
He's wearing a
They
mask.
were so bad.
He's wearing an animal mask, but it's of Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider with a Rob Schneider
Rob Schneider is
mask.
Stans, and Adam Sandler's Atrioc.
Dude,
That's
no,
my take.
because Adam Sandler is a worldwide icon that can never be toppled, and Atrioc is a shill.
Adam Sandler's not a shill.
He is a shill.
He's
a
a
bit
huge
of a
shill.
shill.
But I guess
he
the-
might be the biggest shill.
He is a
the
huge shill.
difference
But I
is
guess
Adam
the scale.
Sandler can
He
ball.
embraces it.
It's the scale.
And he can ball.
He balls.
Dude, Adam Sandler.
Nice. Thanks,
you,
man.
you don't miss, bro.
You
He's
got-
back, baby.
you got-
Hey, welcome back after
Hey.
3 weeks.
back on top of the Mount Rushmore. What is it? Do you guys ever watch Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah,
You're
of
talking to me
course.
like I'm stupid. He hasn't seen it.
Have you
seen
not seen it?
Never.
Dude, you're a dumb sack of shit.
Oh, dumb alert! Dumb
How
alert!
have you not seen it?
He
You
hasn't
know
seen a
why
lot
I
of
haven't
movies.
seen it? You know why I haven't seen it, Ludwig?
Your
What?
parents
Because
didn't let you
when
watch The
all the
Simpsons when you were a
kids
kid?
were making Happy Gilmore references in elementary school, I was not allowed to watch the movie back then.
I knew it.
So that's why Ludwig
Wait, why not?
just
Parents-
wasn't allowed to watch
Parents
that.
don't let him watch.
Parents just don't
Hey.
understand. But basically, it's a way me and Mike have like bonded for like a year straight. It's just by saying, "Club went further than the ball," like periodically.
From it.
I love that fucking movie.
Yeah,
that's all.
it's
I
a good
wanted
movie.
To say.
There's so you know the YouTube video I made, which is like we talked about it last week. It was the
Yep.
one where I made a secret video. Someone did something similar on TikTok. Basically, they had an idea. They were like, I bet if you made a TikTok where you like listened to the top 10 songs from 2002 and then pretended you didn't know any of them, that it would do super well because then all like the self-righteous millennials would be like, how the fuck do you not know
Yeah,
that
A
song?
lot of engagement. Yeah.
Yeah. And then a few months later, they remembered it. They tried it, went super viral.
That's so sick.
right.
Wait, is it that one? Is it the one with the two girls that like?
It was just one girl. Like she was pretending.
Oh,
She
okay.
like listened to like a bunch. Like I forget. It was like I'm coming home. She's like, no. I like.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, bad song.
Yeah.
Hope no one
And-
sees
dude,
this.
they're all like different covers of like the Russian national anthem. And she's like, I don't know.
Just trying to piss off Russian TikTok.
Anyway, you go live and you do that with all the movies you've never watched from your childhood.
Yeah,
with
except
your
I'm
parents.
not baiting. It's actually
I know,
real.
but that's why it'll be real and
Yeah.
it will work. Do it for our yard TikTok. It'll go viral. Movies I haven't seen, and then it's clips, and it's like Happy Gilmore, and you're like,
Don't know this
Yeah.
one.
no.
Don't know
We
this
should do
one.
it. Yeah, have Radstats just do whatever Radstat says. If you
All right,
just
Radstat.
record yourself being like,
Don't know. Yeah, there were those two girls that filmed a TikTok or like an Instagram video where they did this. It was like go on like the half of the screen where you know the song and don't know the song, and they did it with just a bunch of 2000s music, and they just pretended to not know every song, and then they made a follow-up TikTok because it did make people really mad, and they're like, yeah, we fucking got you guys. You guys are fucking idiots.
Baiting people like me, except I would never comment on this because I think it's okay. Because liking music is it's so subjective.
Well, so here's what I found out
Unenlightened.
too. This is why it works. This is why it goes viral. It's not just because the millennials are self-righteous commenting. It's because when you open up the comments on TikTok, the video still plays in the background.
Oh.
So it'll loop, so the watch retention on it will be really high. You will have watched it like 2 to 3 times just reading through the comments. Much less if you're commenting
That's
like,
so
how have you
interesting.
never heard of these? You'll be watching it like 5 times.
I also think the viewer is kind of playing the game at the same time. Like they're playing. Like, do I know all the songs here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
because you
engagement.
kind of want to stay to see.
That's
'cause
what. Well, so that's what I mean. But you give it 1 for that.
Yeah.
But then the comments, you get 2, 3, 4, 5 listens, views.
It's actually a feature I hate on TikTok is when you're reading comments and it just keeps playing. It drives me fucking
Wait, I
crazy.
love that feature.
I hate it.
I would hate it if reading comments forced me to stop.
I'm just saying, like, there's no way to, like, usually it just keeps going and it's just, like, too repetitive in my head and I, like, freak
You know
out.
what you should do when you scroll to the comments? A bar should pop up on the bottom that has a pause button on it
Ah,
that you could choose.
think about that.
I think if you scrolled down on YouTube to read comments and the video paused, that would suck, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, I think the nature of TikTok is just, like, really, really repetitive and weird.
Hey, you reading the comments on this episode right now. Scroll up.
Come
Stop
on.
it.
Oh, got him.
fucking.
Hey.
He's
I
back,
think,
baby.
I think you're all
Can you
right.
subscribe while you're up here, though?
No, you
Because
don't.
we're
Maybe
getting
just-
like 2x the views to the subscribers.
only
maybe
one who
just,
doesn't think
maybe
that they're
just
all right.
smash the
Sometimes.
bell. Smash the bell if you haven't done that
Hey,
Bell
already.
smashers?
Bell.
Any Coinbase ad readers? What's going on?
Oh.
Hey, proud sponsor of the podcast, as always, it's Coinbase. All right, and if you've been listening since day 1 in Coinbase, let me tell you, you would be happy. So you might as well start now. Check out
Tell them the link. Tell them the link.
Coinbase.com/theyard. You get 10 Bitcoin free.
Ten-
Literally
ten-
for
Hold on.
signing up.
Whoa,
in Bitcoin.
$10 in Bitcoin.
Ten-
Is there a
10
difference?
Bitcoin,
Not
yeah.
get 10
Small
Bitcoin
difference.
free.
About $700,000 of a
Oh,
difference.
okay. Well, maybe, who knows? Yeah, $10 in Bitcoin for free if you sign up with the Yard. You can also do a lot of like quizzes, tests, learn about cryptocurrency, which I don't fully understand yet, and get more crypto
Make use
for
of
doing that.
make use of instant deposits.
Learn and make money.
Yeah.
And they also don't put all of the shit coins on it. They got a good vetting process.
Clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
check out
sorry, no
Coinbase.
banana coin here.
Speaking of which,
This is my
Wait,
karambit.
wait, this is your speaking of which?
a lot of stuff at all-time highs lately.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, I put in my notes again, but I didn't want to bring it up because we've talked about NFTs every week. But I'm so angry
Why
because
now?
I
Why
just
now?
because
NFTs?
Train tweeted out his NFT.
Yeah, he bought one of the monkeys.
He
Oh,
bought a
really?
monkey for
Explain
60
your anger to me.
Ethereum.
What
I
are you
just
mad
I
about?
I think that if people tweet about it, we should be allowed to bully them.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's-
Are we not allowed to bully Train?
I mean, so someone said like, "Come on, man," and then he like blew up, and it was like a whole thing.
yeah.
And my take was literally this. It was like, if you are gonna fucking tweet about your NFT that you got, I think you should get bullied.
There's just about it's just understanding that, like, it's a get rich quick, like, vehicle and being okay with that.
I think
It's-
even if you
it's
believe
okay.
in it, like genuinely believe in the art or whatever, I think you should still get bullied for making me look at it. Like KSI has a.
Well, that's just like the internet,
Nobody
right?
genuinely believes in the fucking
I think
monkey art.
KSI does. KSI has a KSI crypto Twitter. It's verified.
Well, then he has to.
It has
believe in
more followers than all of us combined, excluding me. And
Damn.
Wow.
That's a lot,
that was-
man.
yeah.
and I go to his main account, and it's a profile picture NFT, and his last tweet was Bitcoin. And it's like, what the fuck is the point of having a crypto Twitter if you're
Yeah,
gonna keep
I was-
tweeting about crypto on your
I was
main
gonna
account?
say it sounds like he was trying to separate, but he clearly isn't.
He didn't,
I
You
don't
know what bugs me about those guys?
and I like
Is
KSI.
that they're already so goddamn rich. It isn't special that you got more money off of your crypto and NFTs because you didn't. It's not like you came for nothing. You fucking already had the money to get there in the first
Sure, I guess
place.
it's just bigger gambling.
It's like the
Uh,
Kanye quote.
It's not gambling when you're one of them.
When Kanye said that,
I pop the trunk, you pop the hood.
No, the Kanye
No, the
quote
other
where
way
it's like,
You got a Lambo. I do not have that.
the Kanye quote where it's like, I like KSI. I like the KSI videos. What the fuck does he know about decentralized currencies?
My favorite is what the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? The thing is, there's like this. Okay, for instance, I said this in my karambit earlier, right? which is funny,
Hey,
right?
hold on. Akimbo.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
This is my CS:GO loadout.
Uh-huh.
You know, this could cost 60,000. This
Yeah.
is my dragon lore,
Yeah.
and this is my blue steel.
Right.
And I think like those are stupid and worthless too. You know, and it's like I'm not defending NFTs, but if I bought a 10K worth of CS:GO guns and someone was like, "You're stupid as shit," get made fun of, I'd be like, "Yeah."
I think there's a distinction. I think that there's.
I wouldn't
Like-
brag about it. I think that's another
That's
aspect.
the annoying part.
There's NFTs that are just like profile picture character icon NFTs, like the monkey and like all that stuff, and like CryptoPunks that are just scams. They're literally cash grabs. If you're at the top of the pyramid, you make money. If you're at the bottom, you probably lose money. Yada yada yada. But then there's like people who just like post their art and monetize it digitally, and that's like the equivalent to in my eyes to the CS:GO gun. Because like you would never buy
Yeah.
a CS:GO gun you didn't like what it looked like.
So there, like, if I could get the NFT of, I had to do it to him, like literally the original,
Dude.
that would mean a lot to me. And now I get it, right? I have to look at
That'd be
everything through
expensive.
that lens, which is just that guy. so I get it, but like it's getting blown out and it's stupid. And I just hope that one day it comes falling down and everyone can start getting their money in like normally illicit
He
ways.
seems very disconnected from reality now.
Who's that?
Trainwrecks.
Trainwrecks is.
What do you think he does every day? Do you think he's happy?
He hits the slots, bro.
He fucking
He needs the juice.
busts out 32-hour streams.
I love this. They're
Sits
so-
at
they're
his
riveting.
Canadian skyline view.
That apartment is so nice.
it's a
I will.
very nice apartment.
Yeah, he's gambling every day in a palace. He's living actually
do you
the dream.
better yet? Do you think Yasuo's happy?
No.
I think he is.
Every time I tune into that stream, he's losing, dude. Every time I've tuned
Yeah,
into
but
that stream, he's taking
he's
huge
making
L's,
bank,
and
right?
he's getting mad too.
Oh, speaking of Aatrox's dog has depression. Slime, do you see the shirt he made? Did you guys see it?
Oh, I made, yeah.
Yes.
So he made the shirt. It was basically, if you guys don't know, it's a picture of Aatrox's dog.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah.
Maya.
Zipper, you can find this on Slime's Twitter. He tweeted today.
And it has the caption, "I am depressed," for audio listeners underneath it.
Yeah.
And I thought about literally last night, I forgot the shirt, I'm mad. A shirt that I wanted to custom make Slime. I thought it'd be funny if we all drew names and then made custom shirts for each other for a future episode. And we all had to wear the shirts that were given.
I like that.
Oh, I do like this.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Can I wear
I
the
think
one
I think
Slime
me
already
and
gave
Anthony
me?
would thrive in this environment.
Yeah, so we'll do
I'm a sandwich artist when it comes to t-shirts.
Yeah, that's the shirt.
That's the shirt.
For visual listeners, again, it is Maya's dog. He didn't actually get the
It's
dog
Aatrox's
drawn.
dog.
Aatrox's dog
Maya.
Maya.
Yeah, Maya's dog. All right, so I'm just going to go around. We're going to do a random number generator. We're going to start with Aiden, 1 through 3. Nick is 1, you are 2, I am 3. Whatever you get, so you have to do. You have to do me. You have to get me a custom shirt. All right, same thing for me. 1 is Nick, you're 2, you're 3.
Is this for which episode?
This is for...
It takes a little while, so it'll be like 2 weeks.
It'll probably be
Probably
2
2
weeks,
weeks.
yeah, for it to
We
actually
just gotta
get
do it at the
custom
same
printed.
time.
I got Nick, which then means... Wait, no, we have to do it again, right?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Who doesn't have a shirt made for them?
I don't have a shirt.
Shit. Slime, you have to make a shirt for...
Did.
Wait, you have to make a shirt for Aiden, right?
Who's made one for me?
I am making one for you.
Oh, I'm not making
I'm making one for
yet?
you. Aiden's making one for me. He's making one for Aiden. You're making one for Slime.
Okay, easy. Oh, this is so free.
Boom.
That's
Locked.
my man. I got my man right
Can I
here.
wear the one you already made?
The Maya one?
No.
No, it has to
No,
be a
what?
brand new shirt.
I like the one you made for me.
I don't
What?
care.
What?
Wait, which one?
This
The Poke one.
this ruins the
Oh.
idea.
No, yeah. Again, the worst podcast.
This dude's going to enter a game jam and say, I spent 3 years in this game. Can I enter it?
Dude,
Yeah.
we were doing questions on the primo, which was earlier, and it was like asking questions like, what was the one he's just like fucking?
Oh, it was.
He just
your-
bricked.
Your house. Wait, is the house burning down one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is the house burning down? He's like, my laptop. And
your
then
house
he's
is
like,
burning down.
it's
you get
over
one
now.
item.
He said his laptop?
Yeah, and it was
I
just
changed my mind.
it was
I
just
changed
funny
my
because
mind.
he was like,
Wow.
yeah, and then it's like waiting for like something
I
else. to
adjusted.
No,
happen.
yeah, it's a laptop.
I adjusted.
Yeah, well, it's iCloud backup, but it just takes a while. Like the dongles I got for it are like pretty specific, and like the settings I have would take a while to
changed,
adjust.
I changed it to my citizenship documents.
Yeah.
Speak-
Which is-
That's lit. Sorry, I thought you whiffed clutch, homie.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
You're
Woo.
nuts.
That's a big
Yeah.
save.
You're nuts.
Speaking of Aiden disrupting the public, did you guys see that at the Counter-Strike major in Stockholm, there was someone holding
dude.
up a sign of Aiden's face?
This
Yeah.
was great. So
I actually couldn't believe this.
it was on a tablet, and this was going on in the Discord. Actually, someone was like, "I'm at the major. I have my tablet.
Your baby mama.
I'm going to show the Eamon dream face."
Zipper, you want to pull this picture up? So,
And-
so this is a very dark picture of the crowd where you can see illuminated in the top right corner.
Is this edited?
No,
Wow.
this is
So,
this is
so
a
the
screen
crowd
grab.
the crowd had these sweeping lights going over
Right.
it, but the person was using an iPad, so it just has a bright screen on, so it's like penetrating all the darkness, and you just see it's no editing on this photo.
Yeah,
You just see his face bright in this crowd. Can you bring up?
I
the,
was so proud.
Can you bring up the photo of like the actual image so that
Because people
people haven't
kept like clipping it because it got showed a lot, and then that clip in particular that screenshot is from, I believe, came after like a simple 4K.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
like,
so,
so
they
hard.
like
Yeah,
tweeted it
this
out
picture.
themselves, like the actual like one of the actual people, right?
No,
Or okay, I
no,
thought,
it was just a yard.
I see.
I was just going crazy posting it. So it was funny because I posted the clip and I was with no context. It just said something about have you ever dreamed simple, and you're supposed to like find it. And then I realized I was like, you know what, this internet thing isn't for me because it's like everyone's like question mark. What the fuck
everyone
is
was like,
this?
"Cool, the yard's posting Counter-Strike."
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck.
Okay,
you
I'm
really,
not gonna
really
lie,
gotta like hand it to them.
I watched the clip twice. I'm like, I'm not seeing
I know, and
it took me a while.
but did that aha moment make you feel good?
No,
See, that's the thing.
I don't like working for what I want.
and that's what I need to learn
True.
is that
Okay.
kids
Took me a
don't
while
want
to
to do
find
that.
out.
That's what a thumbnail's all about.
You're basically
Don't
saying
make them
like,
work.
hey, what if you have to pick all the stoplights before looking at a TikTok?
That's
Fill out my captcha real
do
quick.
the yeah. Which one of these is a motorcycle?
Yeah, and then you can watch my TikTok.
Dude, Ludwig, by the way, this is how fucking stupid he is. He'll do captchas, and the thing about captchas, if you do them too quick, it makes you keep doing them
Yeah.
because they think you're a robot, because
Yeah.
robots will do them fast. Ludwig didn't know this. So he would just, dude, I watched him try to log into something once, and he's just doing it really, really fast, like it's a challenge.
Like I'm a gamer. I was
like
gaming.
he's cracked. And he ends up doing like 9 captchas.
It was like click the crosswalk, and I'm like, "Drrrr," and it has me do like 8 more, and I'm like, damn, this
yeah.
is a
And
really
he was
scary
like,
site.
why does it keep making me do this? I'm like, I
There's
had to
some
explain it
captchas
to
that
him.
tell you what percentile you land in for speed, though.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
hype.
Yeah, I've had captchas where I do it, and it's like, you did this in like the top whatever percentile.
You
of
I want to be in the
refreshing the
captcha
site.
leaderboard.
F5. Let's go again. Go again.
You know, if you had to capture before you had to take a shit, I wouldn't have my record so far of not shitting my pants since I was 5. Like there are times in
You're
my life
saying it was that. So
where
sorry.
I wouldn't have made it.
This is a weird way to say you barely get to the toilet before you have to shit.
Sometimes I just remember these key moments in my life where I'm like, man, if I had to do a capture there, like I'm throwing those pants away.
Is this
Dude,
something you think about often?
Sometimes.
I would love to talk about toilets for a moment. You know, there's been people doing construction outside.
Mhm.
So like, I am the only person who uses the downstairs bathroom, like almost, all the time. The one in the stream room.
He's saying no.
Oh, the one in the
Oh,
stream room.
yours, yeah.
Yeah. The
I thought
one
you
in the
meant the
stream room.
Doft.
Yeah, well, there's 2 downstairs. The one in the stream room, I'm almost the only one who uses it.
That's your dojo.
That's my
I
domain.
I can't wait for the next thing you're gonna say.
And I get nasty with it too, because I'll pee in there, and then I'll literally I walk in, pants down, pee, get up, leave.
yeah. You're pretending like it's your European childhood household
I
with your mom just
force
fucking
out the pee
topless.
so
You're
fast.
trying to make fucking kombucha in there.
I'm trying to make the chat hear my piss for how forceful I'm throwing it out.
You
Right.
ever been successful?
No.
No shot.
He's
on these.
frothing
On
it like a
these.
fucking cappuccino.
Yeah, I get.
By the
little
way,
nuts.
one thing I thought you were gonna say is like I leave the door open because no one uses it.
No, that's where we're going with this.
The problem is you do that on the most you use it on our guest
You
bathroom,
always do
which
that.
is
Yeah.
one that literally everyone uses.
I
all the
leave the
time.
door open consistently.
It's just unrelated to where the bathroom's located or how
In
many
the-
people use
in
it.
the old house, you would not only leave the door open, but you would leave the light off.
Light off.
Yeah.
Sitting on the
So-
toilet, pants down
To keep
on
us
your
on our
phone.
toes.
There's no
30
reason
minutes.
to suspect that anyone would be on the
Yeah,
toilet.
it's like completely because I sit in P2, so you can't hear the pee because it hits
and then
the
he
basin.
and then he sits there after he's done peeing, just like
Uh-huh.
looking at TikToks
on his
in
phone.
the dark.
Ass.
On his phone.
butt ass.
And your zipper 2 walks in on me.
That's right.
Nick's girlfriend walks in on me.
And Ludwig
pissing.
defends himself.
Yeah, the audacity.
Never apologize.
Have a little decency.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, I like to pee with the door open in case there's a life alert emergency. I could get saved from somebody.
Oh, you could get saved.
I'm nervous.
I
that
thought you were gonna say like Aiden falls
Yeah.
down.
What
and
if
he's like, ah?
I passed out because sometimes my legs fall asleep because I sit there so long. I
Right.
get up, I fall, I hit my head.
Dead.
The door's locked.
Dream's over.
Nobody knows I'm there.
Mm. Bleed out,
I bleed out and die.
and then we take over.
In this case, Zipper 2 would find me, butt ass naked, pass out on the floor, and save me.
She'd be like,
And probably be like,
Ludwig.
this is fine.
Is this like a content
This is
thing?
fine.
yeah,
Probably a
right.
bit.
I think he's doing a bit in there.
Anyway, so that's what I do. I walk in, pants down, turn around, sit down, pee, get up, leave. There's been construction outside. I walk in, pants down, turn around, and then angle grinder starts, walks by the window that is directly in front of it.
Mhm.
And like I couldn't close the door because it swung out, so like I couldn't reach it. So I hold the pee, pants up. But it was
Did he notice?
once again I failed.
What?
Well, I like the door open. I've been caught again peeing.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
did this person like look you in your?
I don't think it was like.
eyeballs?
I think they just walked by. I don't think they like looked over. I think it was just like a walk
and
by.
what we've learned is that Ludwig never learns.
I don't learn. I've adapted a bit. I'm a lights on guy now.
So
I
it's
will not
easier to
close
see
the
you.
door.
Wow.
I will go lights on.
I like
I
that.
refuse to
That
close the door
is-
still.
that
That's
actually
movement.
is an improvement.
And I
so.
also try to flush more.
God, dude, you beat the shit
That's
out of
such
me.
That's such a dumb phrase.
Basic human
You
behavior.
beat the shit out of me every week, and then one week you're like, just don't, and then you're like, see, I'm getting better.
See, honey, we can make this
That's
happen.
how it
We can make
feels.
this work.
And then I walk into the glass door.
Hey,
yeah.
and you'll be back to stream tomorrow.
What's the cutie update? How's she doing? How's her nose doing?
She has a mild concussion, which is a bit of a bummer because it is end of league season. So it's not like great to look at computer screens.
By the way,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because you just said mild concussion. Bit of a bummer.
Bummer.
Bit of a bummer.
Bummer summer.
You know what? That's appropriate for mild concussion.
Concussions happen, man.
If your
Mhm.
concussion isn't bad enough to where you're not allowed to go to sleep, you're probably fine.
yeah, I
Do you
think you're
think?
fine.
Do you think Tom Brady kissed his son before the NFL?
I don't think he
He
didn't have one.
a son.
Yeah.
Are you saying that kissing his son is like a consequence of CTE?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Wow.
Ludwig, can you weigh in?
I can't believe you.
He
you
didn't have a
picked up on
son.
that.
We can never know.
But do you think he kissed other sons?
I guess we would have to ask somebody who's not in the NFL if they kiss their son. Yard viewers
need
with
a-
children, do you kiss your kids on the mouth?
we need a control. We need to get two identical twins that are NFL worthy, and one does not play in the NFL, and they both have kids at the same time, the same woman.
If this sounds like you, DM Slime.
I want to
just
run
do
a
this?
scientific
Does
experiment.
Tom Brady have a brother? We could probably just see if Tom
I don't
Brady's
think he
brother
does.
kisses his children.
I actually don't
Yeah.
know if he does. It'd be crazy if I just found out, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
You are kind of the president
You're
of
an
the
expert.
fan
Yeah.
club.
It would be like the third Eli Manning brother.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Peyton Eli.
Imagine-
it was like a third
imagine-
guy.
Just
What's the
a-
bonus Jonas?
He's just an
The
accountant.
bonus Jonas.
Imagine it's Wayne Brady, his brother.
Do you think, yeah?
Imagine.
Adopted family?
No.
No,
Same
not
blood.
adopted. Same family.
Same blood.
Same blood.
Right.
Their blood.
So I feel like that'd be
No.
hard to do.
Not.
No,
nope,
it checks
normal.
out.
Day for you.
Recessive
Yeah.
genes.
Albino. Brady has the pass.
It's like, yeah, my brother can sing beautifully. You'll never guess who he is.
Did you so did you guys see Vin Diesel's latest Instagram post?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. It's because it's
It's-
been. It's
Yeah,
being,
I have notifications turned on. So
Oh
But
yeah.
for Vin?
yeah, for
VD?
Vin.
It's,
Yeah.
it's being memed a bit. It's like a what is it like
It's-
a birthday for The Rock?
Let me
It's
see this.
so funny. If Zipper can pull it up, it's essentially this long-winded, like heartfelt message from Vin Diesel to The Rock to come back for Fast 10,
Yeah.
and it is one of. I
Wait,
think it is
why
one
is
of
The
my
Rock not
favorite
coming back?
because they have like beef or something. They had like beef
Oh.
on set, and it was like an issue.
So this is like a really shitty 360p screenshot from the movie.
I
I'm gonna
know.
read it out
It's
loud.
photoshopped. It's like
Please read out Vin Diesel's
as
Instagram.
the honorary bald here. My little brother Dwayne, the time has come. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house, and that's going to be me, Unky Slime. There is not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes, but the time has come. Legacy awaits. I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo. I don't know who that is.
Who
Is that a
is
character?
Pablo?
Is that a character?
Who is Pablo?
Escobar, dude.
Right, yeah. him and Guzman. I swore that we would reach and manifest the best fast in the finale that is 10. I say this out of love, and other ellipses, but you must show up. Do not leave the franchise idle.
No,
You
the
have-
franchise
do
Do
idle.
not leave the franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. Hobbs can't be played by no other. Double negative.
Yeah, that is double
I
negative.
hope that you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny.
It would be really funny if they
Wow.
did get someone else for Hobbs. Imagine it's just
After
like
this,
it's-
Don Cheadle.
they're gonna turn away Uncle Dwayne. Uncle Dwayne maybe won't show up
Unky
of his
Dwayne.
own volition.
What if they-
Justin Long back in action.
They just
Dude,
pump, they
it's
pump
just-
Justin Long full of steroids. Like, what's up? I'm back. It's me, Hobbs
Build him
now.
up like a titan.
They blow him up like the fucking Mario Party balloon.
Expand his
Like the
fucking
Big Bowser.
spine.
Big Bowser's
I will say,
Blast.
Fast 9 was a genuine contribution to cinema. I'll die on
I
that.
agree with that.
Well, you know what? I watched a video. It was like there's apparently, I don't know how true this is, but there's an agreement in the Fast series where every main character gets beat up the same amount.
I've heard that. I
Yeah.
think it's a Vin Diesel and The Rock thing.
It's like a
'Cause
clause.
some people die and they don't have that clause.
Yeah. So it's like Vin Diesel and The Rock and maybe like another character. Their characters get like they get the same amount of treatment. Like they always equal out in fights.
I bet this was the case in Enter the Dragon when Chuck Norris dies. That was
Mm.
at the time I was a kid. I was like, damn, Chuck Norris can't die.
But he did.
There must have been a deal.
There must have been a deal.
Yeah, they
the
must have agreed
the
on it.
memes were hot. you
The
know,
memes
like-
were hot back then.
were
Chuck
hot.
Norris was huge.
Dude, I remember, this is how old I am. I went to a LAN party that my friend's brother was doing, and we played like, I don't know, Dota and shit.
Sure.
And
Like Dota 1?
yeah. And and they had, okay, do you think that was actually funny?
I thought it was pretty funny.
That's crazy.
I didn't even hear what you said.
You're just better.
Went to Atlanta. We were playing.
No,
we were
no.
playing Snake.
Snake is way funnier than Pong. If we were all playing Snake on our Nokias, that's a funny image.
That's so
We were
funny.
playing music quiz on the iPod Nano.
that
we're
guy,
rolling.
that
Now
guy in
we're-
the
now we're
rafters,
juicing.
that guy in the
LAN party,
rafters
they
with
whip
the
out their
duct tape.
TI-84s to play block guy.
Yeah, block dude.
Yeah.
My friend get to level 10 so fast. No, so we're playing, and my friend's brother had Chuck Norris jokes literally printed out, and they,
Oh my
and they were reading them.
Wow.
And this was like,
He has them under the glass of the dinner
4.
table, like they can't leave.
dude,
Yeah.
this was like 04. This was it, you know. And I was laughing my ass off.
You were dying at
Getting
that?
little
Nice.
W's left
Wow.
and right.
I ran for a class election in 6th grade, and I made these posters across like the school, and I would pick different like random internet like celebrities or like people to like vouch for me, and like one of the signs was like Chuck Norris says you should vote for Aiden.
Can you find pictures of these?
No chance.
Oh, you don't
I
like?
don't think I ever took photos of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, 6th grade, you don't got.
Did
don't
you
got
win?
stuff to take pics.
No.
Campaign went wrong.
Campaign went south.
Was it the smear thing?
I did. I don't know.
Too spicy, man. His
little spicy?
political career is
Yeah,
too
a little
spicy,
too-
A little
man.
too spicy, man. This guy got a little
Dang.
too dark in his electoral.
Yeah, my
Campaign.
6th grade electoral run.
Get a little
Went a
raunchy
little
with
south.
You're crazy, man. Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh, man.
Since we talked about it, since it's like relevant on TikTok and stuff, soaking just as a concept, as a joke, a lot of mileage in terms of lol W's.
Soaking pops off. yeah.
Soaking is just so funny no matter when you bring it up, because so many people still don't know about it. Turns out, you know, perhaps we were a little misled.
No.
As more BYU students
Fuck them.
inform
They
me.
don't count.
They don't. The BYU
Oh,
students
you're
don't
saying
count
that people said soaking wasn't as big of a thing
as it's made out to
as
be.
it's made out to be.
Bit
I'm
of-
ready to go
Which
to
means,
war with BYU.
by the way, which means it's a fucking thing, guys.
It's a
Which
fucking
means it's
thing.
maybe
I,
a
It's a
small
fucking
thing.
only
thing.
Maybe a
needed
small
one
thing,
person
teeny tiny
personally.
thing.
Also,
One
Not all
person to make
BYU
soaking happen.
students. Not all BYU students.
One-
I also, it's fun because it's like, why are you so defensive? Just say, yeah, I don't soak. It's like, I guess we're
They're
smearing
defending
Mormons.
the Mormon
Well, I
faith,
think, yeah, I think.
But I'm
which
okay
has
with it.
nothing else weird in it, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's
That's MS,
totally
bro.
chill.
All Mormons are soakers.
But
MS, bro.
the reason
I'm on that.
the reason I bring it up again is because someone linked me a TikTok that was of this guy describing this alarm clock that he had been using because he's a really heavy sleeper. This alarm clock is attached to this thing that looks like a wireless phone charger, but it's not a phone charger. You put it under your mattress and it helps wake you up in the morning. And apparently this thing just has so much force that it will actually boost your whole mattress up. And She sent this and was like, look at this. This is a soaking assistance tool and nobody even knows.
That's right.
You don't need a third person in the room anymore. You can just buy this alarm clock,
Dude, fucking.
set that shit
Look
off.
at the Amazon reviews. It's like Jonathan Friedland, like really great for my church to wake up on time.
Smiley face.
Once again, fucking machines replace man. When is it gonna end?
I will say once we start
Automation phasing out
This
these
is the fucking
hard-working
this is
jobs.
the check yourself outline.
I don't
of
need
the
John
Mormon
Luke
sex community.
jumping on the bed
Wait,
for
I'm
me
down
anymore
for that. I want machines to replace me. All right.
to replace Ludwig.
to replace
Yeah.
your stream.
I think it can replace things I do. I think machines do better than me.
This is
Entertain?
this is a movie already. Sorry, I got made.
Get a Ludwig Sibian.
No, that's an idea.
What about like Ludwig branded like blowjob machines outside of the AMC?
Like,
Dude,
it
those are gonna
gives
be
you a
per-
blowy.
Those are gonna be unpreventable someday.
Why
You know,
out-
that's
hold
the
on,
thing.
Why outside of AMC?
Because like you go before the movie,
He's
you
trying to
wanna
boost the
fucking
stock.
relax.
He's a crypto
You
kid.
go
Same
into-
thing.
You go into a booth like in that Tenacious D music video, and you just fucking get your dick
No, it's not
sucked
even
by
a booth.
robot.
It's like a mailbox. You're just out there, and it's just like a Ludwig, and he's like,
and Donnie Darko, and when Grandma Death was looking in the mailbox every day, she was just looking for top,
yeah,
and it
I
never
think that'd
came.
be cool. No, it's like outside of McDonald's.
Well, here's my
like
idea.
a kiosk.
Okay, we do merch for people, right?
We do.
We do things that aren't merch for people too.
Hey, Mogul Merch, we do merch for people.
Look
I
at
have an
that.
idea.
I like
The
that.
slogan.
I like that. Let's keep that one.
Let's get one of the biggest streamers connected with a product. Let's get an Amaranth fleshlight.
That would sell so well.
I think that
Mia Malkova has sold a fleshlight on Twitch.
really.
Mhm.
on Twitch.
Mhm.
I think it's really up to Amaranth to like
It
be
is up to Ammo.
100% okay with that. If there's a shred of doubt that she doesn't want to do that,
Dude, it's
I
like
wouldn't feel comfortable.
you know, like how it's made.
Yeah.
It's like how it's. So
There's just
actually,
a concrete
It's
truck, and she's just like,
It's
So-
the same voiceover. They got the gyno leg straps. The vagina is placed into an upwards
Well,
position of 45
what I was
degrees.
gonna say is less funny than the assumed joke, so I almost don't even want to say it.
The concrete truck
come on,
swirls
come on,
as
bud.
it
yeah.
enters the
and then
crack.
Come
it's
on,
like,
bud,
and
take a
also
crack.
don't forget the sugar. 'Cause it's always sugar when
Tune
you
in
make
next
shit.
week to see the male butthole.
I was just gonna say it's like how it's made, and it's like U.S. currency, and it's just the ad for the fleshlight, because it would literally be printing money if she made a
Oh, I
fleshlight.
see what you're saying.
That was where I was going,
No.
but the assumed joke way funnier.
I
so
also
it
like the
doesn't
idea of like an assembly line just stamping with machine power, like like molecule accurate vagina cutouts.
They just have like a little like knife that's shaped in it. They just go. They just throw it into some gel.
And Amaranth is like wearing a lab coat, and she's just like inspecting the factory.
Yeah,
she's got her safety
with,
glasses.
like goggles on the line.
Yeah.
Like,
She turns to the camera.
Mhm.
Here at Amaranth Incorporated, we produce 7,000
Wait,
fleshlights
she's
a
like,
year.
Stop the line! Stop the line! My vulva's not like that.
she like takes a pen and like kind of, oh yeah, this one,
Yeah.
take it back.
Uh-uh.
You go to the
Aiden,
QC
come here,
department.
Come here. Do you think this is a fucking joke? Do you think this is a joke, my
No.
pussy?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
He's got like a hard hat on. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Would-
Soot on his face.
I
Look,
thought it-
look,
I
we've
thought
been
it
talking
looked
about
fine.
making yard sketches. Would she be down? Can we shoot this?
this would
You
be
know what?
so
Actually,
funny.
she's probably down.
This is
Uh,
easy. This is a fucking
you know,
good idea.
We get Connor Eats Pants in the quality control room.
With like, he's got beakers. he's got beakers, but no pants
he's
on.
fucking every single one to check.
We have Connor working overtime in
He's
the
got
lab.
like 2 barrels. He's like, this is a no bust.
Dude, he walks out into the break room, hard hat on, completely naked, boner.
Yeah.
And he's like, sup, grabs a sandwich, gotta get back in there.
Dude, this is too fucking funny.
It's been a long
You
day.
know, I think Ammo might be down for this one.
All right, hey, well,
Get her involved.
we gotta copyright it. No Yardigan steal our idea with these famous
They
people.
can't get access. They can't get ammo.
Maybe. Imagine.
She
This
hit
is
the
ours.
back.
Imagine she's like, I'm actually gonna do it with 100 Thieves or something. Nadeshot just like, yeah, that's what you get for calling me fucking balding, bro.
They'd never have the courage to green like this.
Courage is another one. We talked about how fun he.
Oh, I can't.
Have you hung out with Courage, JD?
Yeah, Courage. I told the story because we did the Bella Porch music video together.
Yeah.
And one funny thing is we were all supposed to be bellboys. They got outfits for us all, but they didn't ask for our measurements beforehand. So like, I actually ripped the pants a bit. He didn't fit in his. So they gave him a really cool outfit, and he got to go to the party because he was too big for the bellboy costume.
Oh.
While we were there, though, he was like, yeah, I was just with Tim and Matt, and we went to Vegas. We went to Tim's, took a PJ over, And I'm like,
oh yeah, I remember.
what's
you told me
that? He's like,
No.
oh, it's a
Or
private
PJ.
jet.
No
like,
way.
It's
So
a
he
PJ.
talks like that,
He-
unironically.
He was like, he
So
was a bit
me,
like that, yeah.
T, and M, taking
Yeah.
PJ to LV.
And we're playing CRAPS. We're throwing around like 10K.
Ludwig, I was thinking about it. I think I'm G.
I've got a couple. I put a couple racks on the F.
Yeah, it was.
up.
He's tight. He's tight.
Like, I feel like he's not.
Nobody,
tight.
nobody,
From your
who
description
says,
here.
nobody who says PJ unironically is tight.
I agree with.
I
Aiden.
am one of the most amicable people. I got along with him great. We got along handsomely.
Yeah, but I think that
You're one of the most Michelob people. That's what I'm talking
Hey.
about. Brother.
That's
Yeah,
actually true.
sir.
Why are
you can't
complimenting
do
me
this
being
for like
a
the fourth time.
chameleon?
I
You
just-
gotta stop.
I
We
just
want to
like
make
this
gotta
a
guy.
stop.
I
spreadsheet.
just like
People
this
do their
guy.
fucking job, baby.
Spreadsheet's working overtime
People gotta
right now.
work. People
Yeah.
gotta
What he
work.
basically said is, I hang out with people that you would hate, and then you dapped
I
him
don't
up.
think Nick would hate him.
Took a PJ, bro.
I'll hang out with the guy who takes a PJ.
Well, I don't know. I might.
See,
But I think I'd be pleasant in person.
I'd be
yeah,
pleasant.
I'd be like, hey.
I'd be pleasant. And when he got another PJ coming around, I'd be like, "Can I get in that PJ?"
I think that you are so very careful to not make enemies because it's not worth it.
No, I literally just don't have a bone in me that's like, "Ugh, I
Love-
can't believe he said PJ. This is so dumb.
How
This
okay?
is ruining
How
my
I
day."
actually feel when he says PJ is how I felt when you said that's bussin' in the Italian shoe workshop.
That's
It's
fine.
just like, it's just
That's
like,
fine.
come on.
No,
man.
no, no.
Exactly.
That's
Just-
so different.
Just
No, I'm
say
on
it.
board.
That's so
No,
different.
just say it.
I
Why are
Normal.
you on board? He's
saying-
against you.
I know. I'm with him.
Just say it fucking normal. Like it's
It is
not
funny.
hard to say the
I
normal
do. I
thing.
do think it's probably harder to be like. So we took a private jet, but you probably should say we flew.
You can just say you
could
flew.
just say you flew.
Saying you
But
took a
even
private
if you
jet
just
is
said, but you could say private jet and like be excited about it too. Like
yeah,
that's
it was
fine.
sick, bro.
Well,
That's
okay,
fine.
That's the
I think
point.
it's the idea. It's the idea
PJ's
that
a thing.
he's saying
No, I know.
PJ
Yeah.
I'm aware.
with
That's why I knew what it meant.
the like veil that I'm not gonna ask what that means. Like, of course I
Well,
have
no,
to ask what PJ
it's a
means.
thing, so some people won't ask, and I think he assumed because he probably thinks that I'm richer than
you
him
d-
that I would
that
know
you
what
have a
PJ is.
What-
PJ.
So do you think that he was trying to say it's like a shorthand, like a call sign? Like,
This
hey,
is a normal thing that people do say. I just think it's dumb and douchey, but it is a thing. It's not like he made up PJ.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking. So even if he said we took a private jet in the same cadence as PJ, I think it's still like.
Dude,
I think it's fine.
It's like those pictures of like Dan Bilzerian on his PJ with all of his like women friends who are all naked, but it's just courage and it's all Tostinos.
It's Tostinos and a gun. And he's like, I'm just living my best life,
He's got
bro.
the yappa and he's got the fucking double stuffed.
I'm about to go react the hell out of some Fortnite videos, bro.
you want a game fuel?
It is a whole big old meme, isn't it?
It's also
Corporations and esports.
There's a little damn if you do, damn if you don't.
What do you
Because
mean?
like, okay, we take a PJ to Vegas, all right. Or for example, okay, remember when I rented that yacht
Yeah.
Yeah.
on stream? I was like, oh yeah, we took a boat, but it's a little disingenuous to say boat. And then every time
That's
HR
not-
would correct me
I
like,
think
That's
you
not
take
the
a
problem.
fucking
That's
boat.
not the same
No, it's
situation.
definitely
that
not.
would be like if you the equivalent situation is like, yeah, we were in Malibu for a weekend. We fucking sailed out on a Y for a while. Like
That's how you sounded so natural.
like that.
That was
S'd
good.
out on a Y, lots of B,
And
lots
I-
of B.
got a little SF shit face.
and the only redeeming thing about you saying it is because one, you say dumb shit like that all the time.
You say dumb shit just to fuck with
and
us.
I think
Yeah.
you're joking.
You
And
know
I
what's
think
funny?
at
You're
the end
willing
of
to
the day, I
laugh at
think you're
yourself,
joking.
and that's important.
Here's the thing: the only difference between courage and H-Rock and Stans is that he doesn't say what it means. Because I could imagine Stans going, "We took the PJ private jet over to Vegas.
Yeah, 100%.
We
Which
took
is
the Y,
funny.
got a little
Which-
SF,
which is funny.
shit-faced."
I think H-Rock, for all of his many faults, has an ironic sheen to him that he understands that this is kind of goofy. but
Exactly.
I don't know Courage. And what I'm saying is he seems like the kind of guy who would say it as an unironic flex, and that's like, damn, you're...
I don't think he was
That's
flexing.
what I'm clarifying. That's what I'm
I
clarifying.
don't think he was
'Cause
flexing
seems-
on me.
To be fair, he does seem like from the content they make, he seems like someone who would understand the nuance and like the joke of like fucking around
Yeah,
about
he's
this.
very down to make
Yeah,
fun
Was
of
he
himself.
fucking around?
Yeah, he's done to fuck around. He
but
fucked
you
around.
didn't
Was
say
he
that
fucking
before when I
around?
asked the first time, which is why I'm
I didn't say he
confused.
fucked around.
When you framed the way he talked to you, it made it sound like he was being a douche, which Whether or not he was, we don't know, but that just wasn't clear. So we defaulted to be like, oh, this guy.
I asked if he said it unironically. And you said yes.
I think he said it unironically. I think he's like a guy who's willing to fuck around, though, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so I feel like you're failing to understand that fucking around is saying something ironically. Oh, shit. I bored him.
Anyway.
I bored him too quick.
Anyway.
30-minute conversation about courage again.
I think it's again.
You guys had it off pod.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't.
We didn't talk about it.
Literally
it was
didn't.
literally a sentence. The
Yeah.
thing he was referring to earlier was a sentence.
Yeah, I made a really funny joke and Eamon collapsed.
I said that we should have him on the pod because then we could fill the whole thing with ads.
Yeah.
Rent free, baby. We're
Imagine you're like, yeah, I was on the Y fucking this whole weekend, bro. I got killed a W.
Killed a W? I killed a whale?
Killed a woman.
What? Yeah, that would be crazy.
That's
be crazy
what
if I
Courage is saying, bro.
Killed a W.
That's what Courage's story is. Off the fucking
we
clock.
killed TN.
Off the clock, that's what he's saying, bro. He's like, I'm getting really deep into the HT, the heroin trade.
And I still wouldn't hate him as much as I hate people who post about NFTs.
You want to hear my golden idea?
I think this bit's so insanely funny because you can do
I think I'm
anything
gonna
with
spend the rest of my life in M, bro.
I would love to hear your idea.
$1 million idea.
$1 million.
Yeah. So we do a line of NFTs for the yard that we drop. But
Slime shit to coke.
slime, yeah, the slime
Get it?
Audio listeners
mimed
to
doing
coke.
coke.
Like a line of them.
So we have slime record 100 unique farts, and then we audio bite NFT all of them, so you get a unique slime fart.
I thought this was really funny.
And then all the money generated, we just like donate to charity,
Mm-hmm.
and we make them tweet how they got fart money. They have to say that as part of it, but then also we don't have the NFT guilt or social status because we gave all the money away, so it wasn't a cash grab. And
we
people
do
people get to own farts,
And we do
which
it
is
on the
very
Solana
funny.
blockchain to reduce the environmental
Here's a
impact.
better idea. We do it the Wu-Tang Clan style. You record 100 farts.
We inhale the farts.
Put it on one vinyl record,
You put it on a vinyl, print it. Only one exists in the world.
and then Martin Shkreli buys it from prison.
Let Martin Shkreli buy
I
up
thought
your
you were gonna
farts.
say you
Martin Shkreli, he increases the price of Adderall and then he buys this.
You auction off your farts. Once they're sold, there's a contract that they cannot release the fart noise.
I thought you were gonna say that you'd sew my asshole shut and then just keep feeding me and feeding me.
What?
I like the idea of people getting to
You guys
share
not-
like Pokemon
kidding
cards.
me?
I know the quote, but I like people being able to share them like Pokemon cards and be like, oh shit, because you could also put in the properties of the NFT.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but in NFTs they have properties for rarity. You can literally be like how wet they are,
This
what
would be so
percentage.
good.
You can put like
actual
duration,
stats.
all that, and they all have stats and rarity.
VGA grade it.
Yes.
So a couple days ago, me and Nick talked about this, and it's really funny. But then, so NFTs have gotten so annoying to me in the past couple days. I'm like, no, we could just do it like without the NFT like attachment, right? You could literally just send
But then
people.
no one would own it.
But yeah, you could just send them a unique fart file that only they
that
have.
you print
Then
on
they
vinyl.
can't share it.
You print it on vinyl.
They can't share it
They can share it in listening parties only.
with audio files.
They have to have people come over and they have to throw on the record player and then play it.
Yeah, I have the whole slime fart collection on FLAC.
Yeah, it took me about 17 years,
flack of
but
my
I ended
fart.
up collecting all the vinyls. Cost me
In
about 3.4
500
mil.
years from now, someone's gonna be trying to download Crank That Soldier Boy on fucking LimeWire 4, and you're gonna get the slime fart fucking vinyl, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Fuck
Slime fart
again."
Slime fart 71.
I do like the idea
Now that's what I call Slime's ass.
of like some like audiophile community like talking about the appropriate mix amp and headphones that you need to properly enjoy Slime's fart.
You actually
wanna
get
get
the
the
entire
Sennheiser.
volume of his asshole if you use the Sennheiser HGD69.
You can't use in-ears. You cannot use
No,
in-ears.
oh my god! Oh my god!
Open,
I'm gonna
open only.
put my headset on. Put my headset on right now.
see, you can hear it's corn.
You guys remember when Beats by Dre came out for the first time, and everyone was like he invented music?
When what came out?
When Beats by Dre first came out, and everyone was like, "Damn, he figured all of music out."
I think that was a big moment for people to be like, oh, we can do that too. We can attach a name to a product, not just like a fucking
The only other
Not just a
person
Coke.
who tried to break into that was Ray J.
Ray J.
With
What did he try to do?
Raycons.
Oh, Raycon is him?
Raycon's
Yeah.
him. Yeah, it's Ray
No
J.
way.
I
You
didn't
know
know
that?
that.
No.
He-
The ones that all the YouTubers shill, Raycons, are made by Ray J, and they're like little in-ear AirPods.
I love Ray J like flipping through his portfolio in a meeting. He's like, "All right, so here I made some wireless headphones after AirPod." Before that, I was dabbling in sex tapes.
Yeah.
So
No, it's just like, headphones. I piped Kim Kardashian. There was also this other thing I did.
Music, of course, music.
It's just like on his resume.
Yeah. Yeah, he made those. I think it's doing pretty well, too.
I hear about him all the time.
a lot of YouTubers are shilling them.
You know what I mix it
Yeah.
up a lot with is Raytheon. All the time.
Oh yeah,
in my head.
Yeah,
What is
I do that.
Raytheon?
Raytheon is a defense contractor that makes
Right.
weapons.
Also, Ray J.
Yeah,
That would be
crazy.
sick.
Which is insane.
Yeah. He's like, we really got to just start more wars.
Yeah, we started in the streets and now we're
Ray J's coming out with a line of stealth bombers.
Ray J wakes up every morning and he looks at his list of meetings and he's like, all right, so I have to figure out, like, look at the headphone sales, and then I have to figure out how we're going to outcompete Lockheed this year.
Kim sent me a text, so that's weird again. That's been dragged back up.
Cheney, quit blowing up my phone.
Kim sending him texts like, Pete just doesn't do it like you.
Dude, Pete, did you see that?
Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian is hilarious.
They're
That's
like
hype.
20 years
I
apart.
don't- it's not real, right?
I don't know.
I think
I
it's a
don't know,
meme.
man.
It's just
I
some
don't know.
fucking.
I don't actually care.
It's some people.
For a
magazine.
moment, if it was real, that's hilarious.
That is hype.
Pete Davidson seems like weirdly the most charming guy ever, apparently. Right?
He's funny.
He's funny.
Funny's enough, man. Even if you look like a weird alien.
Come on.
You can't say that.
You spent 45 minutes calling Courage fat and weird.
What the fuck?
we just
It
imagine
was only the second part.
Courage skips to this part in
He
the
listens
podcast.
to
You
the part-
talked about how he couldn't fit into his
listens to
costume.
he listens to the part where you said he's lined up with Totinos and he thinks fat.
Look, Courage.
No, it's a
Courage,
brand
I know
thing.
you're listening every week. We're really sorry. Nothing.
My bad, Courage.
Nothing in this
We
conversation
didn't say
is
anything
representative
We didn't do anything
of
wrong.
how we
didn't
feel
say
about you.
anything.
Okay, come on the pod. We'd love to have you. You and Matt.
Come on the PC.
Yeah. We'll take you out in the J.
Oh, sorry. It's podcast.
We'll fly you over in a U.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, you guys don't call yours the PC? Ah, that's weird.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
we'll put you on a little airline called
Can
D.
A listeners please DL real quick? Just got to uptick those numbers.
DMA if you're trying to get a U
Do you
over
have
our
a
show.
tier 5, a review 5-star?
Uh-oh.
You quit the
Wow.
5-star
Oh, yeah.
review?
You fucking suck, bro.
I don't have one on deck.
Get one on deck.
No one's listening
I've
right
a-
now. This is so deep into the podcast.
I know, but
waters.
that's
What do
why
we-
they're
was-
more like you want to do it deep
Mr.
because they're
Zip,
more likely
what
to
are
do
we
it.
at, Mr. Zip?
While you're looking, find that 5-star. Find one that's juicy, okay? Find one that makes you juicy too. And that's what I want you guys to.
Wait.
When you listen to this podcast, I want you to be juicy.
I would like to share one story.
My
before I
friend
read
Jake
my
called
5-star.
me the other day. He listens to the podcast, and
Uh-oh.
This is super funny. Actually.
first of all, he calls me and we're talking for a bit, and he's like shooting the shit, and then like I'm in the conversation while doing something on my computer. Aiden goes, "Is that Ben?" And like I'm like, "Yeah, it's Ben." And then Jake's like, "What the fuck did you just call me?" Because I had just said it's Ben because I wasn't thinking about what Aiden said.
But you still responded with an answer with your words.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a fuck up. But the funny thing is, he comes on to say, he just says, Jake calls me and he says to me, look, you guys are all just fucking jealous of Aiden. All he is just a dude that pipes and then gets roasted.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
But you should see him when he can't pipe. Ooh.
He did go
What
a
does that
whole
mean?
year. You went a whole year without piping.
No, he's
Not
just,
true.
He's the
Yes, it
angry
is.
emoji.
Fix that.
You went the
Name the
whole
dates.
year last house without piping once in
Not
that house.
true.
Show the statistics.
Not true.
And you were the first to beat off in
I
that
didn't.
house.
I didn't pipe. No, I did pipe in that house.
You never piped.
I did.
No, he did pipe.
Say who it
I
was
did pipe
out
in
loud
that
and look at the
house.
camera.
He was also the first to beat off in the house. And I think that's funny.
That counts.
Because
that
it's
counts for
like,
something.
You didn't have
For
to.
what?
You didn't have to be the first.
Because beating off and having sex are the same.
It's true. This I agree with.
Hi, I'm a utilitarian.
Dude, that was literally a 5-minute speech that I listened to from Soda Pop and explaining how beating off is the same thing, but you do not have to have the conversation with the woman to get to that point because there's a lot of energy
Or man.
involved.
yeah, that's
Well-
like his bit, right?
See, I was
No,
about to
it's
join
not
in
a
there,
bit.
and then we added some subtly sexist undertones, and now I'm.
It's
I-
not
now I
even
feel
it's not even
uncomfortable.
sexism, it's more so the
Effort,
like
the work.
like
of-
there's a
of
lot
talking
like you have to
people.
communicate to someone. You don't just like fuck someone. They're not just like a tool. Like you have to develop a relationship and he does not want to develop a
Oh.
relationship with a human.
Oh, Aiden. Oh, Aiden's thinking, wait, That's not part of my strat.
Wait. You don't just get the name, shake hands, and
Aiden's
then
like,
go,
these guys have not optimized their workflow. I just go out to Sweden. where they're printing that shit on a factory line.
I hand every person before we hook up, I hand them a checklist and I say, this is how it's going to get done. The best way possible. I've mastered efficiency.
It's watermarked with the "Have you dreamed this man?"
on the bottom
Can you
right.
sign this, please?
I have a min-maxed pleasure for you.
I promise. And then you give a thumbs up, and you just wait for them to
That's the aim and promise.
agree.
Do you give good pipe?
Do you want the honest answer?
Yeah, review your pipe
The
game.
honest answer, I think I am pretty good.
Really?
Yes.
If I asked people,
I've
they'd say
asked them
pretty
this
good.
before a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I
too.
think I do think the thing is, how women are like way different person to person than men are. So naturally, like sometimes you just like won't have a sexual chemistry with people. But I think judging by my rate of success, which has gotten better over time, I would say yeah.
the reviews are in. He pipes like a champion.
What's the wave dash back needle camping of having sex?
I think
what's
it's
Aiden's go-to?
beating off in the closet.
No, it's
Right.
beating off before having sex, like 45 minutes before.
Is it?
Yeah.
How?
'Cause that way you last longer because your second bust in the hour.
But I guess that's not lame, right?
I think it's lame.
That's like considerate of the other person.
Mm.
But when needle camping is not, right? It's like a solo mission.
You know what needle camping is? It's pumping while you think about math, so it lasts longer.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I've done that.
No, this analogy doesn't track because again, lasting longer is like being more courteous to the other person.
You guys want the get rid of a boner strat that I've been using for years and has never failed me?
Hit me with it.
So you do math and you pick 3 large numbers and you try to multiply them while flexing your legs and arms. And your boner's gone in like 20 seconds.
Like you're a Ninja
I'm
Turtle.
getting
I'm
hard.
doing it right now as if I was hard, but
Me and Aiden are both rock hard.
why isn't it working?
We've been bricked up
Yeah.
since the first minute.
Finally, a strat.
Yeah, I do struggle with. I get hard every time I drive in a car.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like not driving. If I'm passenger, I'll get a boner.
You get a ride boner still?
Yeah, it's like, and it hits at like a 25-minute mark.
Hold on, you say still like you've known about this all along.
No, not him in particular, but I got bus boners all the time.
It's from the bus, I think. It's that in math all get me hard still.
Math gets you
I got
hard?
boners on the way to school
So my
like
strat
every
doesn't
morning
work
in
for
high
you.
school.
No,
I
I do
drive to
math in my
school.
head. I come.
Why?
Why math?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I think it was
hot.
probably just because I was like freeform and Mrs. McGinnis was so fucking bussin'.
Don't talk about McGinnis that way.
She actually was. She was like a 55-year-old. She had like the Karen cut.
Dude, my second grade teacher, I was 8 years old, and I was like, she's a babe. This
Yeah.
is crazy.
She's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I remember being in high school being like, I got a shot.
Do you think?
No, I didn't. I don't now. On hindsight, no. I
But
was
you had that
fucking,
confidence.
but
I never had that
I
confidence.
was like, there's a chance.
Oh.
Non-zero.
With that haircut?
No,
in high school?
I had.
I know,
this-
you had the
yeah,
fucking...
the Bieber cut.
Yeah.
I can't
Same.
even do it anymore.
I was so mad because I had the cut before he popped off, and then he popped off, and everyone's like, "You got the Bieber cut," and I'm like, "I don't have control over this. He just got famous."
Do they make fun of you?
Yeah,
Like tomato Bieber?
yeah. Well, I didn't say that, but
They should
Fucking
have said that.
the second
tomato
part.
Bieber.
That's
Eat
nice.
Pepper. Throw a little pepper on it.
Got it. When you,
It's red.
from Tomato Town.
Right. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, that's a good one.
Where we
Yeah.
dropping?
Like that one.
Few
Yeah,
more.
just add a few more. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What,
Good
what,
bit.
what was your bully name in school?
So for a while, people would just like make fun of me because wig. So
Okay.
they'd call me like Wiggy, and shit like that. But
Oh,
like,
that's tough.
it cuts deep when you're 7 and 8.
I think everything cuts deep if it's not someone being nice to you.
And
Yeah.
then I got saved because my third grade lunch teacher, the lunch lady,
Mm.
called me Luddy.
Luddy.
And then that picked up. That was hot. That
That's cute.
blew around.
like
Luddy's
that one?
cute.
I was called that for a while.
So Luddy getting boners on the bus.
Luddy was getting boners
Living
on the
his
bus.
best
He's
life.
living a great life.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
There was this kid named Jordan and told me I had a butt chin once. It shattered me for like 2 years.
Dude, what shattered me is I went to my friend's house, Christian, best friend, and he had an older brother named Kyle. He was like 5 years older. He was cool because he
Printed out Chuck Norris jokes, the whole shit.
He skateboarded, he snowboarded, he like smoked weed.
Mm.
He was dope, and he had his friends over, and they were like roasting Christian, and Christian was like just like he'll like take it and just walk away, be like fucking whatever. But I was like no, this is my time to defend him. And so I was like, hey. And they turn, and I was like, shut up, pimple butt.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
But what they did is
He's
they
like
just
SpongeBob Cowboy.
I thought I was SpongeBob Cowboy. They laughed uninterrupted for like 3 minutes until I walked away.
Whoa,
They continued to
that
laugh.
hurts.
that does.
And
That
then my
hurts.
friend Christian was like, dude, why did you do that?
Because now you're on his
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Because he also has to suffer for that. This is
Damn.
like when we were in the car that one time and we had just learned about icks.
oh,
and
dude.
we were both like, dude, if I knew about icks in like middle school, my self-esteem would have been shattered
Wait,
forever.
What is
this?
icks?
An ick is it's like a shorthand for what girls find sort of like unattractive in a boy in terms of like very specific things. For instance, like when he runs and in sandals and one falls off his
But
foot.
it's like a light switch. It's not this thing that like it is this predisposed thing. It's like they see the guy who they may even like, and then he does this like completely innocuous activity, and then all of a sudden he's just ugly.
Wait,
as
that's not
fuck.
exclusive
when,
to girls,
when
though,
he
right?
runs with a backpack on.
Oh, that's an ick.
Okay,
Yeah.
right? So you get it. Yeah.
But the ick, I think icks go both ways.
I mean, sure, but I think it with guys, the ick often comes down to like their appearance.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fucked up.
But the
right? 'Cause-
icks this way were about like just really random things. Like, oh, he touches his finger to his tongue before he flips the page in a book or something like that.
yeah,
Oh.
they're sort of like actions.
I have an ick.
What's an ick?
I met this girl in freshman year of college, and I thought she was cute. It was really early in college, and we had like shared a bed, and we were drinking, we were hanging out, we were like, just hanging out and stuff. And then we both kind of fell asleep. Woke up, she peed the bed.
Whoa.
That's not an ick.
That was
Ludwig.
not
that's
an
an ick.
That's an ick.
I'm
That's not
ignoring.
an
I'm
ick.
ignoring the beginning of this where it was an ick. The story's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
It's a normal
Disgusting.
thing.
You know what we did? It
Uh.
wasn't my bed. It was my future roommate.
That's a W.
Future roommate's roommate at the time. We flipped it. Didn't tell him.
W.
Oh,
W streamer.
dude.
W idea.
Dude,
Uh-huh.
the bottom of a mattress is not the same.
Oh.
You're supposed. No. They are. I think you get the shitty one. They're like the shitty blue
Oh,
ones.
I see. I
You're
see.
supposed to flip them too.
W.
Actually, you did them a
W.
favor by flipping it.
Yeah.
They don't have to now.
But now like piss bacteria has grown in there, and now there's like a tomato plant.
She was really sweet about it. She cleaned it up a bit,
Yeah.
but
Was she horribly embarrassed?
incredibly, because
Did
she
you-
also had braces too.
Oh.
Did you
This
not?
is like a Blink-182 music video.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Did you not like after that? Were you like, hey, we should totally be friends only?
No, I was like, I'll never touch you sexually, but we can talk.
Oh,
I did. You would have liked that. I said we can still be friends.
Yeah.
that's not how I would say it.
So you did. See, you were like, that's it.
it
if she
was-
didn't pee the bed, you
Look,
think you
to be
stick
clear,
around?
like I didn't know if like she was necessarily gonna go anywhere. It was like wasn't that deep or anything. Like we had just like hung out a bit, got drunk, hung
You'd
out.
be in your bed.
If
But like we
Gal-
didn't like smooch or anything.
If Gal Gadot pisses in your bed, and she's way cool,
yeah.
and it's like date one, it's
Is-
just like.
is it an accident
Nothing was
or does
supposed
she
to happen.
like stand
it's
up?
his
and-
exact thing. His exact. She doesn't like literally lift her dress and piss on your
Piss
bed
on your
while you're
face.
like stop. Like so,
Okay.
what? What does Eamon wake up? You wake up. She's pissed. She pissed.
You've
you're
had a
pissed.
nightmare like this. We've talked about it.
That's right.
Yeah,
but
me
it's-
and Miles.
But it's not Miles.
How you
Miles
Teller.
feel
was
about
doing it
this?
on my face.
That's
though,
right.
So that's
So,
So-
she pees next to you
didn't
this
like
time.
that.
But she's beautiful and she's charming and witty and she's so many things that you love in a person.
You'd forgive her. Wow.
crazy.
Dude.
I think.
That's
Okay,
it.
no,
Hey,
no, hold
hey,
on.
that's all right.
I'm trying to realistically
Hey.
picture how I'd handle this situation.
Piss is gross.
You said she's cool. Like
She's
we
like
had a great
fucking
time.
cool.
She's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
And she's Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd be like really. I think I'd be really like understanding.
I mean, the thing is, it's
I'd be
like,
yeah, this sucks, but it's like it's okay.
It's okay.
It's like
it is
we-
okay.
we had a crazy night.
I think my
that's her. That's her biting her lip.
me as I tell her I'm so understanding of her
that's
pissing in my
her
bed.
looking at Aiden's bed, ready to piss in it.
Yeah.
I think on real,
Second time.
That's what I was gonna ask next. Yeah, it's over.
on real
Second
shit for
time
me,
out.
I think the make or break is all right. She's pissed the bed. Whatever. This is all fine. Her reaction is everything for me. If she pisses the bed and she like laughs
she
about
gets
it,
up and licks
Yeah.
it.
I'm like, that's tight. Because she can make this a funny story.
What?
But if she's like embarrassed for life and like never looks at me the same and it makes it all weird, I'd be like, this is too annoying.
Sure.
This is the
Nick
problem
I
hates
think
for me.
annoying is a mean word to say,
I'm the
but it's
opposite.
just
You
you
keep
know,
peeing the
I
bed and it's
get it.
annoying.
I'm definitely the opposite.
I get
here.
what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm
the
saying,
thing is,
I'm
it's
saying,
also,
because I would be like, this is whatever. This happened. It's fine. I wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother me. But if it became a problem because of the idea that it could bother me, that would bother me.
You need her to be confident in herself, even though she peed everywhere.
Yeah, and if she made a joke out
And
of
it
it,
was
it a lot-
and
wait,
it was brown.
Is it a lot of pee?
yeah,
it was-
you can be embarrassed. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself.
Is she well?
you are
I-
woken up because your room is like 3 inches thick.
Okay.
she says, "I'm a demigod."
Have you seen that video of the guy
piss.
whose bed is in a room of water?
Yeah.
It's like that.
And he like debates it too, because like you don't think it's gonna be in a room of water for the first half.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's also how early in the relationship it happens, because like I've shit the bed in front of Cutie.
No.
I've talked about this on the pod.
What?
We asked like
No.
last time we shit ourselves, and I was like, I shit myself when I was sick.
No.
I was-
Oh
we
no, you did
literally
mention
talked
this.
about it on
You
the
did
pod.
mention this.
Oh.
You didn't say in the bed. You just said that
Yeah,
you shit yourself.
I was lying in the bed, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I
Oh.
shit my
Made
pants a
poopy
bit.
And she
everywhere.
still loves you?
She still loves me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
weird-
you shit your pants.
She
She
didn't
runs into
randomly start running into walls recently though, so I don't know
Yeah.
if the two are related.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
what's
erase it
that
from her
5
memory.
star? What's that 5
Ooh,
star?
okay, I got a 5-star. This is from Chussy Boy. That 5 stars.
You can't rate our own podcast, bro.
Come
That's
on,
not
man. It's a good
the
pod. It's a
rule.
good
Says-
pod.
Hello, Eamon, Slug, and other.
I like it. I like it. I like it so far.
Fucking owned.
I like this.
Who's other? Which one do you think's other?
I'm Slug. What are you talking about?
I know,
I'm
we're
Slug.
saying no. He's Slug for slime.
No,
I'm asking
Slug,
who.
Slug is half of atmosphere. Let's get that
That's
straight.
right. Well, I guess I'm also Ant.
I know Slug is half, but I assume the joke was just because there's
Yeah.
3 people.
I think it's so other has to be Nick because he knows about the premium.
God loves me.
The premium
God
that you
loves
skipped
me.
out on. I listen to the pod while I sling pies at work. I have dug the crew since the bad melee days and have
Hey.
have a burning inquiry. When did Ludwig sell his soul to the devil? Before he got famous? After? Is it all a bit, or is he actually sociopathic nutjob streamer guy? P.S. I think it would be kind of funny if you made the Fortnite Balenciaga hoodie code an NFT, which doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah, it's already
But
kind of one.
Also, realized I threw it away. I don't have it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
love
that's
that.
So
so
dumb.
sad.
I did it on accident.
Yeah.
Oh.
So to answer your question, as someone who has thought about this long and hard a lot, Ludwig's always been this way. I don't think he's a sociopath. I just think he's been so content-minded and market-driven for most of his life. And I think it's actually his skill and his power.
The difference is now he has the power and ability to do whatever he wants. So he can choose to do nothing.
He doesn't
Mhm.
need to make unfiltered tofu. He just says, I want to do something worth $100K, and let's fucking get it done, baby.
But we'll get into all of this in the Ludwig Q&A section this week on the Patreon. $5 Patreon tier will get bonus episode and Ludwig Q&A exclusive.
right.
Oh yeah,
That's
why
right.
are you doing that, Ludwig?
Because I had to go to the emergency room with my girlfriend.
He's making it up to you guys, which is actually really cool because he doesn't do that for me. Hey, you need to go. The Cringe convention is starting
Yeah,
in
you
like
gotta take off.
10 minutes. You gotta
gotta
go.
take off.
You
You
gotta
gotta
get
go.
the fuck out of here.
You gotta
gotta
get
go,
upset.
Ludwig.
Wait,
Gotta
you
go
guys-
check it out.
You told
gotta
us
go.
that you have to go to the
Come on.
Cringe convention
You
because
gotta go.
Is
you,
this- did
you have a
talk about
seminar.
this?
It's really important that you go.
You've got
Why
a
is this so
seminar that you're
coordinated?
doing.
So weirdly
And,
coordinated.
and here's the thing, Ludwig. So when we get into the premium episode, Ludwig, you won't be here. Why is that, Ludwig? Because you're going to the Cringe convention and you're doing a speech.
Have
Thank-
fun at the Cringe convention.
Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of The Yard. And we will see you next time. Or if you're in the Patreon, we'll see you in a couple minutes.
Fuck yeah.